Welcome, everyone, to Dire Bear Adventuring Company's Monday night's flagship show, Foundations of Adalar. I am Captain Sack, a.k.a. the Dire Bear GM, a.k.a. Heath. For those of you, we have with us, as always, Maddie, V, Eric, returning again, Molly, and Steve. And not on camera, but with us anyways, is our wonderful and beautiful Chief.
Hello.
Hiding from us.
Yeah.
How dare you hide that away? So, first things first. Hello, sponsors, D&D Beyond out there. We appreciate all that you do for us. Thank you so much. For some of you who may be noticing the post that I put out, I said the final episodes. That is right. Plan. And that plan is to close out very soon. To either destroy the party ultimately upon the altar of their own making.
We might die.
Or not.
Again.
We don't. Again.
The third time for some of us.
The first one doesn't really count.
Why wouldn't it count? We got it reversed with a wish spell.
No, you're right. No, I'm sorry, you're right. No, that would count. I was thinking you were talking about Annalise, and I was like, Annalise doesn't really count.
I was referring to
Talking about
Steve. I was referring to Steve, who has died now twice.
Sorry, Steve. Steve, the only character that I've killed yet, keeps coming back.
Ornery little bugger, ain't he?
It's like trying to scrape gum off your shoe. It just keeps sticking around.
It's like he's a stubborn half-orc or something.
I know, right? But no, huge thanks to D&D Beyond, who is our sponsor for this campaign and our upcoming campaign, which we will be releasing more details to come soon. But I will release this part to you all now. We'll be moving away from Roll20. So, bigger faces, God help us all. More real estate toward the camera as opposed to the game that's going on. But because we'll be using D&D Beyond, the interactive overlay for D&D Beyond will be up, so you can keep track of the stats that they have and how much HP they have left and everything, and you can actually click on them to see their actual character sheets within D&D Beyond. So if you're always curious about the upcoming game, it's going to be pretty awesome and a lot more hardcore than what I've been playing in the past. So, with that being said, also want to give a huge thanks and shout out to Station Retro, as well as Lucky Dice Cafe, where I am at tonight and every Friday and Sunday. And I'm up at Station Retro on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, with the exception of this week. I am actually taking a vacation. I'm actually taking a break.
Dare you?
From running D&D 6 nights a week. I am going to be traveling to Mobile by way of a little bitty town in Mississippi called Leaguesville. So I'm going to go visit my family and drop my son off for a week, who I'll miss horribly. But I'll be back. Then I'll go back and get him the next week. So I will be off from D&D on Friday and Saturday for the next 2 weeks. So, but then I'll be back. However, we will not be off from D&D here at Dire Bear Adventuring Company, because we have Tuesday night with Esper Genesis. We have Wednesday night with our Wednesday night showcase, which is turning into the Atlas's prolonged campaign thing, which has a new player. So you guys can buy and see Matt Bannock. He is actually one of the players in Wednesday night, and he is an actual published dude. So you guys should go check out his stuff. He's really good, very like-minded with the rest of the group here. I have not had the chance to play with him yet, but from what I gather, he seems to be a really cool guy to play with.
Yep.
So.
Can confirm.
That's awesome. Even Jason backs him, and there we go. So we have multiple people backing that. He's cool people. Excellent. And then also on Thursday nights, brand new, first episode was last week. So you really can catch up and follow along with this fantastic module. One of my favorite modules from 2nd edition, one of my favorite modules from this edition, 5th edition, Curse of Strahd, Ravenloft. So join Maddie, DM Maddie, on Thursday nights for the Curse of Strahd game that they will be playing. here at the same time, 6 to 9 p.m. Central. Makes it easy for everybody, right? And that is on Thursday. So we are now broadcasting 4 nights a week. Now you have no excuse. We're just going to permeate everything that you have. All right. Sponsors, shows, recap. When last we left off, the Silken Sash had some damage done to it, and the party decided, after defeating the Archmage that was there, and learning that their new ally, who is in full costume tonight, by the way, looking like Levy, is tied to them somehow. They decided to go tie one on, experience a trip of a altering nature, and then got a little bit sauced and wandered back to the Silken Sash. Eventually. Or no, you guys were bar hopping.
We bar hopped, went back to the Silken Sash to go pick up,
Sash.
so that we would meet up with Grimly to be ready for this week.
That's right. So picking up your new goblin friend, Rose asks with great concern about what's going on.
Well,
are you
they
doing?
decided getting drunk was a good idea.
Yes.
First of all,
It's
Yenfir is
always a good
fine.
idea. For one, it's always a good
It wasn't
idea.
my idea.
It's really not, especially when we're dealing with something of the magnitude we're currently embroiled with.
Always
I agree,
a
Zine.
good idea. You have to take your pleasure where you can find it, because otherwise you're gonna wind up depressed. Also, shut up, Cap. I'm aware
Yes.
of my choice of words.
And the older you get, the less that will matter.
Well, not
Rose
everybody.
takes a good look at Yenfir, who still looks like worked over leather.
He'll be fine.
He's in no shape to go anywhere.
That's what we told him, but it's very persistent.
Rosa, that may have been partly my fault.
Partly.
I
Totally her fault.
I didn't force them down his throat or up his nose.
I love each and every one of you, and I wish nothing but the best for you. He is in no state to wander about the city to find fresh tomatoes, let alone whatever it is you're about to get up to, and it doesn't appear as though
Archmages.
he's definitely in no shape to take those on. So she kind of calls, and the Minotaur comes over and just kind of not ungently, but not roughly, kind of picks Yenfir up. Put him on a couch, please. And he just kind of turns and walks back in and sets Yenfir down on a couch. He'll be here sleeping it off. Are the rest of you all right, or do you need a rest?
I'm fine personally. I just needed to make sure that their idiocy didn't cost them monetarily.
Thank you, Tuna. Thank
I
you for
realized
the
I wasn't
sub.
subbed.
I mean,
Well, I have Twitch Prime.
The rest of you? Grimly, I know you're fine.
I'm
I
great.
just took a long nap.
And Grimly's been a good boy.
He's got like chocolate because somebody's been feeding him brownies. He's got like chocolate around his face.
Chocolate or dirt? You decide.
Ryan has probably picked him up by this point and put him on his shoulders.
Yes.
You know it's your halfling friend. It's Willa. She's the one that's been feeding you
Yeah.
mud pies. Hers have been chocolate. Yours, not like what Grumpy Cleric said. Both. Both. All right. Where are you going from here?
Have we had a long rest yet? Or is this I can English. Or is this us? Yeah. Que lástima. No.
If I remember, our plan was at the end of session last week was that we had gone back to the Silken Sash, to sleep off the alcohol and whatnot from the night
So you're
before.
taking a long rest.
No, this is what we would have done. Like, we went back,
Right.
rested, and then we
Okay.
were starting in the
Took a long
morning on the
rest.
next day.
Yeah.
Right.
I
so
thought
you
this
took a
talk
long
was like
rest.
before we went to sleep, kind of a thing.
All right. So a long rest has been acquired.
Huzzah!
To answer the question, there you go. No exhaustion on anybody. So what are your plans? Do you know where they are? Do you know how to find them?
Well,
Might know where they are.
I'd say as we all just look at her.
So all the heads turn and look. Rose says, "This seems like a party matter, and I'll see myself out." And she kind of turns and leaves the room.
So unfortunately, Zion will turn like, Rose.
Hmm?
When we make it back, I have a business proposition for you.
I like your wording. When you make it back. Good luck. And please don't get. Good luck. And then she leaves the room. All right.
All right, what's the plan?
well, Elithria,
Well, I could take you to them. Leading you guys head first into the men that want.
your mic is cutting in and out, hun. You might want to check to make sure that you are close enough to it or are not covering it.
The hair is definitely covering my bike.
There we go.
There's a lot of it.
Fair.
Same problem. Same problem.
Yeah, I've got way
Yeah.
too much of it
Yeah.
right here.
Way-
There's so
Wait,
much hair.
Yeah, there's just so much there.
Mine's the beard. It's
Sorry.
just the beard.
To them. However, I am going headfirst into the people that obviously, want me dead.
Join the club.
Have a great history, and I might have done some things to them before I left that they might not have forgiven me for quite yet.
Was it
So,
funny?
I'm sure
Well-
they deserved it.
Hilarious. I rubbed their asses blind and bought a bunch of jewelry with it.
Elithria.
Before I leave this
God.
murderous group of men, let me take all of their money.
Considering our task is to essentially eviscerate them and leave them for the crows, I don't think it'll matter.
My point
Agreed.
is not that I won't do it. My point is that if I am going to lead you there, I have a price. It's not a cheap one.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
You have a price to lead us to the people who are going to stop us from being able to prevent the world from destroying itself with the release of what is coming.
Yes.
Do you accept hugs?
Arneth's solution to everything. I love
Now you
it.
pretty much have to, don't you?
Yeah, you can't deny Arneth a hug. The only person who did that was Annalise.
And that was just temporary.
And she still did it anyway. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got that hug.
You can either pay me, or you can mindlessly wander around not having a clue where they could be. So,
how about you tell us what your price is and we'll tell you whether or not it's acceptable.
she kind of leans back, gold.
You
You
cut
cut
out your
out.
mic.
2,000 gold.
1,000
I'm
gold.
not joking. I'm not joking. 2,000.
2,000 gold.
2,000, and I will lead you directly to them. Take cash and traveler's checks.
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure all of you can pull together that.
That's a lot of gold.
Sure is.
Wouldn't
I
it?
have no.
It's a lot of risk, me
be-
going back.
I mean, you could always just drop us off at the door. You don't have to go in if you don't feel comfortable with
Oh,
it.
no. Oh, no, no, no. If we are going in, I'm going in as well. I have some unfinished business. Do we have a deal?
Well, the real question is, are you going to be in it for the long haul? Once we defeat the,
I'm pretty sure it's clear that she is not.
Are you going to be in for the long haul after we defeat the Archmages? We have something else and somewhere else that we have to be to finish this off. And when we get there, no word of a lie, telling you the honest to God's truth, there is a vast room full of money. More than 2,000 gold pieces.
Sounds
Yes.
wonderful.
A severe chunk of it will be going to me.
And you can have as much as you can bloody well steal from the dragon
Right?
without contest from the rest of us. Would that cover your 2,000 gold piece fee?
As long as the dragon's willing to share.
Well, take that up with the dragon. I don't
What do you
speak
say,
for a dragon and
dragon?
his horde. When I say dragon, who the hell do you think I mean?
No, I said, what do you say, dragon?
Okay, not talking to me.
It will depend upon how much is there. Ordinarily, given my more mild temperament,
What?
I am willing to share to an extent. But a treasure of the size that has been spoken of, the greed inherent with my kind will not permit me to share it all. A
No,
majority of it will be coming with me.
I don't know, man. You gotta talk some sense into your dragon friend if you're gonna.
He said vast majority. Do you not when I say that this room is full of money, I'm not kidding.
Just 90% of an ocean. It's fine.
10% of an ocean is still 10% of a shit ton of water. It's the same thing with the money that is in this room. 90% of this money, 10% is still a lot of money. More than the 2,000 that you're asking for.
I should know. I made the room.
Right.
Does the demigod
Alright.
pop up
I
and
think we got a
say
deal.
that? Just pop
No.
in and go, I should know, I made that room.
No, the demigod, the DM,
Luchadar,
the demigod. No.
shows up. Don't you know
What
I
are we
made
talking
that
about?
room?
What are we talking about? My room? Ah, I love that room. I hope that is safe.
I think that'll cover the fee. But I do need one hug from Arnith, and that's it. A hug was promised, and a hug I will take.
Right now?
Yes.
He would open his arms. This is motion for her to come on in.
Bring it in. Bring
Busy.
it in. All right. You've made a deal.
Lead the way.
Right. I, as the player, do not know where the fuck it is.
It's okay.
Let me pull out this crystal ball and discuss with the deities that happen to be sitting around this table rolling dice and determining our fates.
Oh, Sky God, please
I
show
know
me
exactly
the
where you're
way.
going. Trust me. All right. You lead them on a not short jaunt across town through the rest of the dockward into the market area, very, very close to the temple area where the fortress is and everything. There, sitting in the shadow of the wall near the edge of the room, is a manor. Sprawling 2 stories tall. A lush garden full of green vegetation, tall trees that provide shade cast over stone benches sits here. There is no wrought iron fence around this. There's no large gate. There doesn't even seem to be any landscapers, gardeners, or anyone else. The door is closed, but seems inviting enough. It seems like an old manor that belongs to an older couple. There are no signs of malicious intent, archmages, or anything else that is in this area. But, Lithy, you're 100% certain this is the manor.
So do we just walk up and in through the front door, or was there a back passage that you came out of?
Oh, I mean, you can certainly try.
You fled out the front door, so...
I'm glad we didn't pay her in advance.
Zion will just tap his Staff of the Woodlands on the ground, cast Pass Without Trace on everybody.
Everybody gets plus 10 to their ace, or plus 10 to their stealth checks.
Darn.
Plus 10 to AC would be wonderful.
Yeah.
So close.
Wrong kind of
Damn.
class.
23 AC? I love it.
I'd go to 28. It's gross.
Yeah,
I'd have a 30.
Oh,
Anyway,
Killen's like, we're not gonna talk about what I'd have.
He's
All right.
basically fantasy Batman.
What do you mean, basically? He is fantasy Batman.
All right. The door seems inviting enough. It's closed. But how are you going to approach?
I'm going to cover as much area as I can with a very, very flammable oil from my what's the name of that alchemist jug?
Let's try to stealth around first and determine a point of entry before you set things on fire.
I'm not lighting it yet, am I?
Callista hides her hands behind her back.
Yeah, Zion just pointedly turns and looks at Callista. Don't do it.
Do what?
Yet.
Oh no, I was gonna wait for a signal. Maybe.
You never wait for a signal.
That's not true in the slightest.
You blew up a room with half of us still inside it.
Everybody
We were
survived,
fine.
and everybody was fine. Thank you, honey.
And I go back to pouring.
I just like the fact that he never stopped. He's just constantly pouring. We were fine, and he's still just like the chug just opening it as he moves.
Zion will stealth over to the manor.
Okay, give me a stealth check, please.
That's a 20.
Okay, you slide up to the door. Which form are you in right now, by the way?
Currently human.
Okay. You had reverted back to your serious Zion, so I wasn't sure.
Now, the voice will tell you, like, human voice, Zion has more smooth inflection to it. It's like, well, you know, it's you do this and that, and then it's, now why don't you stop pouring that jug out? That's lizard sign. Or dragon sign, if he happens to be.
Good to know. Okay, you sneak up to the door, or to the front of the room, or to the front of the building. Taking a look inside one of the windows?
Yeah, he's going to see if he can.
Okay. Inside the window, you can see several figures sitting around a dining table on the left-hand side of the door. They seem to be eating, enjoying a meal. There's not a big spread, but a small spread on the table. They're drinking wine stuff. They have their back to you, but you can see that they're wearing some kind of lightweight armor.
Yeah.
No insignias, no markings on it whatsoever. It's like a dark brown color, and you can see that it has like the studs from studded leather armor on it, like small plates pieces.
Does it look familiar to the assassins we've been hit with before?
Give me an intelligence check, unless you have keen mind.
I do not.
Not on this character.
16.
Yeah, it does strike a bearing resemblance to those guys.
Okay. The windows are closed and everything.
Yeah, they're closed. Everything is closed, and they're none of them seem to have noticed you. They're all sitting there with their backs.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
He's going to sort of slink over to the door, to the front door. He will wild shape into a spider.
Okay.
And he will just go under the door.
All right. Under the door, you sneak.
And he'll go under the door and immediately head for a wall. And essentially, like if there's curtains or something on these walls, he's going to try to stay underneath them as he moves around to keep as much visual acuity between whom he's looking for and himself as possible.
The manor is sprawling, but you can see that there are 5 of these individuals circled around this table eating. They're having some conversation, but not really. Not a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Behind you is, or that as you go into the door to your left is that, and to your right it seems to be like a parlor or something. There, the foyer goes straight ahead, and there's a doorway in front of you.
Okay. Basically, he's just going to be on ceilings and walls and stuff, basically just scouting the place.
Okay.
He is going to cast message to Zion and just ask where are they in respect to the room.
He can message. Are you allowed to respond mentally, or do you have to do it verbally?
No, it's mentally.
Mental. I'm about to say, because if it has to be verbally, he can't respond because he's a spider. He will Minecraft noises. He will.
Yes.
I mean, they've gotten creepier, so.
Sure.
He will let her know where they are, and he'll also mention that they appear to wear the same garb as the assassins we've been hunted by before.
Is the rest of the party with Liffy, or did?
Yeah, you're all outside. The only one that's inside is Zion at the moment.
She is going to look at the party and she's going to very softly say, because they know where I am. I think if you guys can somehow get a jump and go around, find another entrance
Are you talking
to them. I can go right to them. She ate a little bit. Can get the jump on them. I think we have a standing chance to at least pick off. That's the only plan I got. So if anybody's got a better plan, please let me know.
Well, manors this size typically have a back door. Your servants' entrances and the like.
Would it be funnier to just poison them?
That would take way too long.
Depends on the poison.
I mean, you're right, but what's the chance that they may be like you and just be resistant to the poison? They work with it all the time.
I'm prettier.
Very smart
you are much
individuals.
More handsome than they are.
Right on.
But
fine.
It wouldn't hurt to at least go look.
Wouldn't hurt to poison them either.
That's not what I'm saying.
Do you want this done thoroughly or not?
I want this done. Whether it's done bloody or with poison, I don't care. Matter of fact, I'd like to set them all on fire, but, well...
You're welcome.
Yes, I know, thank you. I mean, I was just going to set the house on fire with a bunch of fireballs, but this seems to be a slightly less inconspicuous...
Either way.
Option.
This involves you guys going to the back.
Bad guys are in there? Set the building on fire.
I think...
Alright, I'll go to the back.
I think we have a plan. Front. She takes a deep breath.
Bar the doors first.
Yes. Alright. Right, so is everybody else going to the back, and Lethy's going to go to the front?
Are you sure you don't want someone to come with you?
I'll find that really suspicious if I showed up with somebody else.
Yeah, okay.
I think the best thing to do is to give them some false hope. See where it goes from there. Hopefully I can buy you guys enough time to get in. If you hear me shout, then maybe come quicker.
Got it.
Grimly will move over and sort of tug on Elither's skirt a little bit.
Mhm.
And when she bends down, he'll cast Shield of Faith on her.
Pat him on the head. Thank you.
Oh, it's sweet.
Are there any like rafters or like particularly thick cross beams up on the roof of this manor?
Sure.
Okay, Zion the spider will go up to one of those and sort of perch.
Okay.
For just in case if he needs to shift back to start casting, he'll have a place up high to do it
Spider's eye.
with.
Spider's eye.
Grumpy
That's
Cleric
what
was calling me Lucas the Spider, so
There you go.
yeah.
If Zion could summon spiders, how many spiders could he summon?
No, don't.
That-
Problem with the
One
goal.
million 832,401.
See,
Yeah,
the
why?
question
How
question
terrifying
to
would that
this-
be, though?
is
A tsunami of
million.
spiders.
it's more of the real question is, are we talking the individual spiders that happen to be in swarms, or are we talking like giant spiders?
An infinite amount of
Because
small
he can
spiders.
do
They're
both.
just never ending. It's like 5 hours later, there's still
It's like you're shaking them out of your boot everywhere. Son of a God, Jesus.
My question is, what sort of spider is it? Is it Daddy Longlegs? Because
Oh,
that would be awful.
that is the most awful thing you've ever said. Stop it.
It's a million things of Mexican jumping spiders, so they're all pouncing around.
No, it's the ones that's the cute ones that do the cuneiform.
the little like dancing.
Little dancing spiders.
If they jump, they're scary as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Trailing, right?
Since we're going this route,
Callista
I'm
is
gonna go
moving
ahead
with
and
Gillen
do this.
around the back of the building, by the way.
all right.
Yeah.
Lithy is going for the front door.
Okay, I am going to need to position people. So give me just half of a shake here. Grimly, I need to put your pog down, but I don't think I have your pog.
You
Uh-oh.
should be able to pull it from the
I'm just
character sheet.
invisible, that's all. Nope, invisible Grimly now.
Yep, it's just Grimly's tiny and you can't see them.
I
What
can
did
hide
you
in a
cast on
single
Lithy again? I totally
Shield
forgot.
of Faith. It's a +2
Okay.
AC.
Yeah,
All right, who's in the front?
because she's an idiot.
Who's like out front of the manor? Probably just Lithy at this point. Everybody else is either inside or around back.
Okay. Then I need to reveal this area. Zine. I take that back on the foyer description. The foyer has only one exit to it. It's a door straight ahead of where you are.
Uh-huh.
And if you'll give me a second,
I was about to say, am I seeing anything?
not yet, but you will in just a moment. I just need to move people because they're like, we want to go around back. Yeah.
Wait,
We
you were
wanna be
you were expecting us to make this easy?
I never expect anything from you guys. It's just what happens, happens. I just gotta find a back door. Jesus, okay. There's no back doors in this place.
Not up to fire code.
No, there is. I found it. Oh man, I am remiss. I didn't have Gillet down there either. Okay. I don't have a token for you, Lithy. I need a token.
God, I haven't been on Roll20 in a while. Let me upload a picture for you.
Peacock spiders.
It worked. Is it gonna be huge though? Do I gotta drag it? Yeah.
You're normal. It's fine. Oh, now there's more of you.
More of me. Oop.
Oh,
I murdered my clone in cold blood.
What
Okay,
have you done?
I've got you.
There can only be one.
Copy and paste.
Yeah. There can only be one.
All right. Wait for the map to update. You may have to zoom out, find yourself.
Gonna
There
be
you go.
cleric's comments are great.
That is. I mean, Heath, you know who that is.
I know who that is.
Yeah.
It's one of our patrons. You too can be a
Yeah.
patron, where you get to see awesome posts from me about building a world and developing this whole idea and creating one from scratch and what you need to get started. And you can also, if at the right level, you can get my undivided attention for an hour or for 30 minutes if you want to go for that range. So join us on Patreon. And you can also start to see some of the upcoming world that we'll have. That's right. So there is a door for you guys on the back that is right. You can't really see it, but it's right there. This little thing right there is a door.
Okay.
Zine,
Yes.
your door is right there.
Okay.
Do y'all want me to go first? Because
He's
Yeah.
probably around here-ish.
can't hurt.
Let's say, because nobody has informed him of this plan, he is going to sort of scuttle around and said, "This is a door here too, and that's one as well."
No, this is just a shelf.
Or that's just shelving.
Shelving, yep. And this is
Okay,
the
so
only
that's a door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's gonna go over here, down the wall.
Oh, it's dark.
He's got blinders. It's fine. Go over there. Go down the wall and under the door. Back up the other side of the door.
Okay, are you going into the next room?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to keep away from being anywhere on the floor as much as possible.
Okay.
Reasonable.
The next room reveals a chandelier made mostly of wood hanging high above. Two suits of armor stand in either side, flanking the door. There are multiple exits to this room. From over here on this door, oops, gotta put the right pointer on. From this door over here, you suss out that that is the area where you saw them dining.
Okay.
This area was the parlor that you saw through the other window.
Mm-hmm.
Through this door, you hear a quiet conversation being held. And this door, you're not sure about, nor are you sure about this door or this door. There are a lot of doors out of this area.
Yeah, spiders, because I just realized, that doors aren't perfectly fused in on the top either.
Mm-mm.
He's just going to sort of through the top of the door into
as you
this room over here.
move through that door.
Mm-hmm.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna knock on the door. Just ballsy as ever.
Rap on the door. Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Knock, but like a pleasant knock.
Got any grapes?
Jehovah's Witness, Mormon knock, or Avon pushy salesperson knock.
Or Girl Scout cookies now.
Definitely a Mormon, like with some force, but like happy force.
Yeah, that force that says, we need like 7 of you. All right, cool.
Callista's going to just kind of ease the door open in the back.
Okay, give me stealth, please, for the guys in the back.
Okay.
And the people in the back, give me stealth. Yo, yo!
That's a 19.
They are out of range.
They're out of
are
range
we?
for it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then I only.
I'll cast it.
You have to stay within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
So I still have it concentrated, but yeah.
Gillett or Arneth has it as well. So
Okay.
Yeah, I'll cast it.
So then it is a 19.
Thank you.
you ease open the door to reveal
Let me stealth.
Oh yeah.
narrow hallway.
Oh.
I would like to lead just because I am.
You're
Incredible.
already in the other. You're already in the new game. What are you talking about? You stealth so hard that like you went Neo on this thing.
Where'd Arneth go? I don't know.
It's a great
Doesn't have to
question.
buy a
It's
pretty
what we'd all
flower.
like to know.
Dummy thick ass cheeks ain't clapping this time.
They're clenched.
All right, you can see a
they're clenched
staircase
so tight you can make
they're
diamonds.
clenched so tight. Looks like you're walking, trying not to shit yourself, just like clenched, shuffling feet. There's a door that leads to the east out of here. There's a staircase that goes north. There's 2 doors in the southern wall.
Well, if we were all a bunch of archmages, wouldn't you have it in the basement?
I don't know. Can't relate.
Conducting
mean-
experiments underground tends to prevent people from seeing things if it goes wrong.
But they are very full of themselves.
Very true.
Probably should have asked. Lithy probably could have. Moot point. Moving on.
Yep.
The one character that knows the entire layout of the house, pretty much. No, man.
All right. As you knock on the door, from Zine, from that room, you watch as a robed figure. He is not an archmage. You see he's wearing a breastplate with some sigil on it. You're not sure what it is. But you can see that he's wearing like that armor over what would be a hassock or vestments. He leaves that room, opening the door. He spots you and kind of like waves at you, tries to hit you, but doesn't get near, and he doesn't waste any more time. You watch as he approaches the foyer and then goes to the front door.
Was that the only piece of conversation? Was he the only one in the room?
No. In the room, you see 2 other individuals, heavily armed and armed.
Okay.
They too wear symbols like his, but they do not wear the vestments. They appear to be like his flunkies. I'm just gonna do this because I'm lazy right now. So there you can see the edge of the house here where it's at. They stand at attention as he leaves the room, and they do not seem to move.
Sure.
They see the door is thrown open, and you see one of the residents of the house there. He is wearing his. He's not one of the archmages. It's one of the priests or the cult leaders. Who did I lose?
No one? We're all still here.
Oh, I thought I heard a. Oh, no, sorry.
We did lose someone. We lost Zion.
Yeah, Zine's gone.
Someone
All right.
get his attention. As you, There he is.
Discord went sup. We're updating now.
We're going to update right now.
Yeah, so.
The door is open and you recognize him. Not somebody that you've had a lot of contact with. You were more entwined with the Archmage side of things. But he is definitely the leader of the cult that kind of like is part of this whole thing. He looks you up and down and just kind of acknowledges you with a simple word. Harlot, you return.
Maybe I had a little fault in my judgment. Would like to speak to the mages, please. I think your offer still stands with me.
I see no use in you at all. But that's not my decision. I will summon them anon and see if they will. Oh, of course, they'll have you, but if they'll have you. Wait here in the foyer. And he leads you into the main entrance here. He exits the room, closing the door of the foyer behind him, and you hear it lock. He locks the door.
Just gonna chill.
You, the other four, the four that are in the back room, give me perception checks, please. Okay.
Not
Grimly,
unusual.
From the back between everybody's legs, what do I see?
it's them big ears. It's them big ears. Gigantic goblin ears. You don't see anything. What you hear is the sound of terse words and the slamming of a door with a lock being done.
Oh.
And it's coming from through this door over here.
Okay. I'll relay
Zine.
the slamming.
Okay. Zine, you watch from your ceiling perch as he goes through this door here, and he seems to disappear. You can hear him ascending the staircase.
Okay.
All right, you four. What are you doing?
Panic.
Having a dance party.
Callista's going to start sneaking upstairs.
Okay. This staircase goes both up and down here.
Yeah, she's going up.
Okay.
Since Gillet's comment of, they are rather full of themselves.
And I will go with her.
Hold on a second here. Okay. I was like, I may have told you wrong. No, I didn't tell you wrong. Wait, right. All right. Let me reveal this little area. Okay. Now grab just you two going upstairs, or the whole group of you?
I think it's just the two of us.
I mean, if you want my stuff,
Sure.
I gotta stick with you.
Okay. So all four of you,
Preferably.
as you are moved by the hand of guard.
Scooped up.
Okay. You find yourself standing in a landing that opens into a hallway that leads into the upper floor of this manor. I'm not trying to turn your character. I'm trying to grab Callista. Anyways. So you find yourself standing on the upper floor of this area. The priest himself, you don't know who he is, but you kind of catch wind of someone walking across the hallway up here. You hear the sound of a door opening and closing, and yet another one doing the same thing. Give me perception checks from up here.
Oh.
Like it's goddamn clockwork.
It was the best of times. It was the
The-
worst of
My
times.
second
The,
grade.
you hear a voice saying, "She's returned." Something about a change of heart, if you will. I didn't think to question her, no. I don't know. She was alone. I left her in the foyer. Don't take that tone with me. I understand who you are, but fine. I'll leave her there. Yes. Arneth, you catch sight of a man in armor that over priestly vestments, who seems to be walking sharply across the hall, across the floor, and you hear him descending the staircase.
That we're on?
No. There's another staircase in this area.
Okay. That's like panic.
You hear him descending a staircase. Zine.
Yes.
The priest once more enters the room, the floor you're on,
Yep.
goes across the way back into his room
Uh-huh.
here, and you hear the door slam shut.
Okay.
I will like motion to the rest of the party. Hand signals. We didn't practice this at all, but
She grimly like,
Sounds like. Everybody cheer.
Yeah. Is this door here? Does it have a lock on the side I'm on, or no?
Yeah, the foyer. It has a lock on this on the side you're on.
The door. The one that the priest just went into.
Seems to be a lock on the other side.
Other side?
Mm-hmm. I should say it's got a keyhole.
Yeah.
So it can be locked from this side, but you think the toggle or the mechanism for locking it is on the other side. So it can be locked from either one.
Right.
Can you reveal the rest of the foyer for me? Pretty please.
No, that
Since
is the
I'm in
foyer.
there.
That is the foyer. That's as big as
Wow.
it is.
Hmm.
The manor itself is pretty damn big, though.
Okay, so.
Mhm.
He will climb down the wall, like right next. He'll get on the floor right by the door, shift back into his human self, and then he will unlatch the door.
All right. The door is unlocked, but you don't know who has unlocked the door for you. Are you going to open it, or are you just going to leave it?
She's
Sure.
going to leave it. She's obediently waiting. For once.
Okay.
Okay, Zine will turn the knob, slowly open the door, and then his head will peek around. He'll just see. Like
What
just,
are you doing? They're coming back.
he's just finger to his lips, just
Motioning.
Come to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he is going to come. Right.
Can you
She's going to
control
stay
it?
inside
Mhm.
the door. And then the foyer, she's like, what? What?
he went into the other room and hasn't come back out with either of his flunkies. I believe that there's a good chance that he might not have been coming back for you.
There's more of them, right?
There's two more in that room over there. In the room
More than
behind
those
us.
two.
Yes, I know. This room over here, and he'll gesture to the one behind them.
Mm-hmm.
There's where those assassins are.
There are 5. No, I'm
Yes.
sorry, 4.
Four.
I apologize.
There's 4 of them in there.
I can't count.
I am not sure where the others are, but stick close to me. My magics will help conceal your movements.
Are you going to go with him, or are you going to stay in that room?
I don't. It's a tough decision because I don't know if they are going to come back or not. What? She's going to go. She's going to go right in here, and she's going to motion him to
Motion him to do what?
to conceal himself, to turn into an insect again or something. This door.
Back to a spider.
Okay.
Up on the
Now
wall.
it's an impatient knock. Now it's like the knock that does when your store opens at 9 and it's 8:54 a.m.
Spoken like a retail worker.
Uh-huh.
My clock says that it's 9 a.m. All right. The door's thrown open.
Too real.
Too real. You can see a burly-chested. He's wearing very light armor, but it appears to be enough to, protect him. He is, muscle and corded arms, and just standing there. You can see a maul on his back, and the other. No, I'm sorry. It's a great axe. You can see that he has a great axe on his back. Across the room is another one, and the priest is in the study here. Looks at you. I thought I told you to wait in the foyer. What are you doing here?
I think you should know that I'm a little impatient.
Indeed. Now, this won't end well for you. I never liked you anyways. Too much
On the end.
skin.
Hey, liked.
And with that, you're going to roll for initiative.
Oh no. Motherfucker.
All right.
Okay. I forgot to hit my pog.
Yeah, please click on your pog. It is important.
Again.
I need some monsters. That'll work.
Okay.
All right. Upstairs. We're going to come back to this in a moment. What are you guys doing upstairs?
Do we want to continue up, or?
It doesn't go up any further. This is as far up as it goes.
I was planning on following Arnett's lead, but I did want to explore around a little bit more up here if we...
Well, there's closed
Don't
doors
know
up
that there's-
here.
Yeah.
Might as well start opening some doors.
I love everything about this.
I finally don't trust it. We should go back downstairs, guys.
Yeah.
Chief, we are committing the cardinal sin of splitting the party, Calista, but there are doors.
You better be ready
Split
to
the party, you say?
Squishy character.
Excellent idea.
You have arguably one of the strongest characters in the party with you currently as an insect. I'm really not concerned for you.
Currently as a bug.
As long as I don't have banish.
See, the thing is with that note, though, I now have advantage to all spell saves.
That's true. All right.
Anyway.
That's true, because I gave you that thing. So where would you like to go first? I will reveal the rest of this upper floor for you.
Excellent.
At least this main part here, so that you can see all your doors. Because there are, so many doors.
Oh. So many doors.
Do we all take a door?
That is a terrible
Start
idea.
kicking open doors
That is
all
a
at the same
terrible.
time.
I didn't say
The-
kick! All I
The
heard was
DM
open doors.
is going to tell you that
Don't.
is probably the best idea ever. I fully support your
That's-
decision.
I'll
That
just
is
be
not
a
how you get a
housekeeping
Scooby Doo
goblin.
ending.
Hold my mace. I'll just be a housekeeping goblin.
Hold
and
my
I'll walk in
mace.
really
Let me
quick.
show you how this works.
Oh no.
All right.
I support just kicking doors open.
No.
No kicking.
But
No.
Just look under
All right.
under it.
Don't
So-
you remember what happened the last time
There
we
is a
dealt with
door
these people?
here. There is a door here.
You got
There is
better.
a door here. There is a
Yeah,
door
got better.
here.
She died.
There is a door here. There is a door here.
Jesus
There is a door here.
Christ!
Wow.
So,
Well, just start systematically working our way down the hallway, I guess.
all right.
No. That's a terrible idea. Start with the second door.
Yeah, I was gonna say every second door. That sounds better.
Every second door.
So this one.
Yes.
Oh my! Hey, a grumpy cleric will like to remind you, is like, everyone take a door. What's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Someone getting shot in the chest. Did we
There's
forget
a door
that?
here.
I'm not opening this door. I'm just standing.
This one
There's
right
a door
here.
here. Do you want to open
I'm
this
Okay.
door?
ignoring that one.
So the only
Completely
person
ignoring
who's
it,
not
not
allowed
even
to open a
acknowledge
door is Callista.
Yeah.
I think, right?
No,
Yeah.
I actually have AC and shield this time.
No.
It could potentially be fine.
No. You're being outvoted.
There's not a chair. Never mind. I
The
was like,
source,
there's a
the
chair.
sorcerer lock is not allowed to open the door.
Just left her behind in front of a door.
Get that booty
She's
out
opening
here.
that door, isn't she?
She's
Now.
gonna open the door. She's gonna very slowly open the door because she's not
Using-
stupid.
I can't take you anywhere.
You left her.
It'll be like
Oh,
that moment in a
lovely.
video
I
game where you
followed.
like you open the door and you see the enemies inside and you just really slowly close it before they notice you.
Yeah, that's the
Walk the other
plan.
direction.
That's the plan right there.
It is a small storage closet upstairs. A crate and a barrel in here. Crate and barrel.
It's your one door, Callista. You get one door, and that was it.
It's the only one they allow you to open. All right. What about the rest of you hooligans? What are you doing?
Second door.
What was the plan again? I thought we were just waiting for.
Well, the plan was we were gonna wait for her to start screaming, but she hasn't screamed yet, so we might as well systematically take care of whatever's up here.
We haven't heard fighting yet. That's true.
Okay.
All right.
Are you opening that door?
I guess I'm opening this door. Can I like
I'm
stealth
not
open the door?
And I am
Yeah.
definitely not standing directly behind you.
Yeah, you can give me a stealth.
Too much lightning for one face.
With
All
the
right.
+10 on that.
All right. The door opens easily enough, revealing within inside a long table and some lanterns that look out in a window at the end of the hall that look out over the garden and the entrance to this area. Along the table are some small objects, candles. You see what appears to be like a small bust of some sort. It seems to be made out of some sort of white, either marble or alabaster. You can see a painting hanging on the wall above the cabinet that's right here. And the lanterns are on either side. There's a door right here on this side. And there's a door at the end of the hallway.
Oh,
I'm gonna give the group the all clear
I'm
hand
sorry.
signal.
There are 3 doors that you can see. There's one right here, one right here, and one right down here. So that's what you got.
This room is clean.
I don't know, Arnath. I bet you there's a secret passage behind that painting.
It's none of my business.
There might be, but ain't none of mine.
Oh, okay. Well, that backfired. Let's move on.
Alright. I'll do this door now.
Okay.
No!
Uh, stealth open this as well.
Stealth check.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. You open this room on what appears to be a trophy room. The heads of several animals, including a giant lizard, what may have once been a dragon, seems to be on one wall.
Bad news for Zion.
Depends on the size of the skull.
It's not a very old one. Suits of armor, and along the wall you see different armaments. Most of them are ornamental. Some of them look ceremonial, but none of them look usable, at least as far as your discerning eye is concerned. Along with that, there's a fireplace that is in this wall. Also, like to give a huge shout out to 2 Minute Tabletop for this map. It is actually a free map that you can download called the Haunted Manor, and it actually comes fully decorated. Or you can have the base layout, and then using the token pack that he has, you can decorate it yourself. So 2 Minute Tabletop. That's the number 2 Minute Tabletop. Yes, they do make great stuff, and so much of it is free or cheap. It's like $1 for a map pack or $2. So it's good stuff. And with the salt, Goes to the Salt Marsh out, he has just released a bunch of boats and ships and water tiles and monster tokens to go in the water tiles and everything. Like including like shadows of sharks that are swimming in the water. Yeah, 2minutetabletop.com. Anyways, that is what is in this room. You do see another door that is over here.
Okay, well,
Once I get back to my selecting tool, you see it.
My current plan is to just check all the rooms, and then we can decide what we want to do.
Okay, you're going to open this door up next.
There's a door over there?
There's a door right here.
Okay. Stealth open.
Still open. You see a door in the south of the room that looks like maybe it's a closet or leads somewhere else. This room seems to be a bedroom. It is in good shape. You see a small corner cabinet countertop thing that appears to be working. Seems to hold several books and some other small bric-a-brac in there. There's an armoire across from the bed in this room that is currently closed. The armoire being right there.
Okay. This door now.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. This one opens up into a small room that is actually a hallway. There's another door straight across from it. And at the end of that small hallway in the eastern side, you see another door.
So many doors up here, guys.
Mm-hmm. There's a door here. There's a door over here.
I have too many options now. Someone tell me what to do.
You're getting locked up in all the decision making.
Yes, my indecisiveness is coming out full force.
Chris, do you want to just go downstairs and light that fire? I'm not hearing a no.
I mean, you just asked me, a tiefling, if I wanted to set something on fire.
He has the tiefling pyromaniac who literally has flames on her pog in her hands if she wants to light something on fire. Let me think about that.
Ready.
Continual flame, pyrotechnics,
Do you want me
immolation.
just to set this
fire.
house on fire from the bottom up? Because I can do that instead.
I mean,
Cool.
there is a lot of wood in this place.
You want to go down and go get Lithy and Zine? And I'm just going to start setting this house on fire.
Whoever the fuck Zine is.
Are you
Y'all
telling
haven't
me to
seen
go
him
get
since he
them?
went back.
You remember that plan? Screw that.
All right. as you guys make decision lock, what are you drawing that is green on my board?
I thought I had the measure tool, and I can't erase it, and now I'm panicking, and I'm the worst.
You select it and then delete it.
Oh my. Oh, what is? Oh, something is. Oh no, it's gone now.
That's me using the multi-select measuring tool.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
Basically, you hold down left click and like say go forward 10 feet. I want to measure something else. I can right click. I can go this way. Right click that way. And hey, there's my 30 feet of movement.
All right.
Oh.
Up first, Zion. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're full on combat mode.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I just wanted to put him on the initiative order in case he needed to act.
Okay.
But for right now, he's not doing anything.
Well,
All right.
this one is coming out the
He's
door.
not
at you.
sure. He's not sure where anything is in that room right now. Basically, and he doesn't have a lot of movement speed. It's a tiny spider.
Oh, I will renege on what I said. They're using spears, not great axes. I apologize, but it's probably better. 18 to hit you.
I'm at 18 with the.
Oh, meets it, beats it. You're going to take 10 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yep. He basically takes the shield and slams the spear into you. Pulling back, you see just a little rivulet of scarlet that comes out with the spear.
Oh, my implant.
I said rivulet of scarlet, not saline. All right. He goes.
I almost choked.
Things we didn't know we were going to learn about Lithy today.
No, she's all natural, baby.
I need you to give me a charisma saving throw, please.
What does the protection thing that Gimli put on her do?
Just an AC bonus. I didn't put warding bond on her, but I wouldn't be able to leave her if that was on.
Mm.
Oh, come on.
I think she could have walked around with a little goblet on her shoulders.
Spell save DC is higher than that. Zine, you watch as Lithy disappears. Lithy, you find yourself standing in a plane of unfamiliar territory. You're not sure what realm you're in, but it is not the prime material plane. You're not
Bye,
sure where
bitches.
you are, as
Was
you
a
have
good
been
life.
banished to another realm. You hear one of the gladiators with the shield and spear. No, I was going to have fun with that one. Yeah.
Zine's just chilling on the ceiling.
Because I'm chilling on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Has anyone convinced us to stop?
No?
I mean,
Okay.
I would, but I'm not up there. So
He is then going to take his movement. 10, 30.
Long. So it's only a minute I'm going for?
It lasts for a minute.
Alright, I could chill in the plane of non-existence.
It's just a harmless demiplane. You find yourself looking at large windmills that turn down in this valley. You see what looks to be a festival going on. Strange metallic wagons and people dressed as though they are playing or they're wearing costumery, and they speak with a funny accent. But it seems to be common. It just sounds weird.
You went to
They-
a Ren fair, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
What is this horrible place?
You hear them talking about hawking wares. You see several people wearing horrible prosthetics that make their ears look ludicrous.
Okay,
I'm not reflecting. Yours actually
need
look really
that,
cool.
but
No, yours actually look really cool. I do dig those, and they are staying on wonderfully as the conversation we had the other day about them not staying on.
I was so mad. I was so pissed off. Put on
your
like
turn
twice as
passes,
much.
and he just kind of stands there. Zine, are you doing anything?
No.
He seems to be wandering up the staircase to go do something. This guy returns back to his place.
He's actually going to follow this priest
Mhm. Okay.
along the ceiling.
He goes here. Sure. He goes through this door into a staircase that goes both up and and he marches up the staircase.
Okay, Zine's going up,
All
following him along.
Hey, rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
You guys hear somebody coming up the staircase?
I think it's time to dodge into a room of some sort, maybe?
Everyone into the tiny hallway.
Go ahead
quickly.
and give me initiative.
Am I still operating on my previous initiative?
Yes, I'm going to
Okay.
add everybody else.
The lights are all still on, right? Like there's candles and everything
Mhm.
that's lit?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. As we hear him coming up the stairs... is it thaumaturgy? No, I think it's prestidigitation. Give me a second.
Are you looking to just snuff all the candles?
Yep.
Just throw one out the window
thaumaturgy.
first.
Which one is it, Kev?
Thaumaturgy.
Cool. She does. She just snuffs all the candles immediately. And then kind of just gestures for them to, like, come back the way we were.
All right.
Can I get on the other map, please?
Just move up.
No. Yes, that's fine. You can just move yourself straight north. Just go straight north.
Oh. I thought you did something fancy where like you had them on two separate layers, like they were playing on one map and I was playing on another, and I was about to be exceedingly impressed with you.
No, Roll20
You're
doesn't
not
have that
exceedingly
capability.
impressed. You're not.
I mean, even more than I usually
exceedingly
am.
impressed with me, anyways.
I'm always exceedingly impressed with you. That's why I determined, like, that's why I'm usually gravitating towards your game on Sundays.
Well, thank you. Grimly. Actually, the only person who won't get a chance to move out of the room before he gets up the staircase is Callista and Arneth.
Can I do something?
I mean, he was on his turn coming up the staircase.
Okay. I'm still stealthing.
Okay.
I guess I'll say my action was following the dude up the stairs.
Yeah. So, Grimly, what are you doing?
So I'd
He's
probably
coming
be
up
like
the
down here.
Scampering anywhere I can get, pretty much. It's just
Hide behind the painting.
Okay. Are you just ducking into one of the rooms? You have 30 feet of
Yes.
movement. So, which room are you ducking into?
Probably this door because it's closest.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. Great. You're in there. All right. Gil, it looks like you're already hiding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move back.
See? His turn, and he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, technically, to climb the staircase and get where he needs to go. He is right here. Does not have line of sight of Callista. However, does have line of sight of someone else. Give me another stealth check, please.
Okay.
So 21.
That's right. It is a 21, isn't it?
Yeah.
As he is coming up the staircase, you find a shadow to kind of meld into. You see him look up in your direction, but he doesn't seem to spot you. It's one of those moments where you're like, you think you see something moving out of the corner of your eye, but when you look at it directly, it's not there. He just kind of shakes his head and goes 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to say that because I want to. You are tucked back here.
I'd say actually,
Okay.
even if Arneth weren't concentrating on it, they're within the range of my concentrations.
Yeah.
They are now, anyway.
So he is now right here. This door, I assume, Grimly, that you closed it before you went into the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like leaning
Callista.
against it.
You see what appears to be a man in armor and robes. He looks confused because none of the lights of the candles are lit in this area, where normally they would be. But he seems to be making his way towards this room.
Okay. You know what? We're going to 20 feet of a point that I choose. Shit.
What are you doing?
Run up to him, snap his neck.
What are you doing? Vulcan Death Pinch? Oh, it's way lower. Yeah, there.
Fuck, I'm gonna catch myself in that.
Blow yourself up.
No.
Please no fire.
Shit.
I want to cast.
You're right.
I
It's
want to
about to
cast
go there.
sleep.
Okay. What
But
level are
I
you
just
casting
want to
sleep
cast
at?
it on him.
I mean,
But
that's
I have
how
to,
it works.
Is it? Okay. Well, no, because it says creatures within a 20-foot point that you choose.
Right.
As in, he's the only creature in that 20-foot area that you can choose unless you're going to target us.
That's no how it's worded. It would be like you select a point and then everything in a 20-foot area of that thing, whether they're your allies or not, get put to sleep.
Hold on. D&D Beyond!
D&D Beyond. D&D. No, yeah.
It doesn't specify, so it's like I don't want to catch my own allies in it. Just on the off chance that this guy has more HP than they do, because it starts with the lowest HP.
What's everybody's HP?
I think it's based off HD, in which case all of ours is 13.
No, it's hit points.
No, it's
Is it hit points? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Arneth, what's yours?
134.
Okay. Gillet.
121.
Okay.
let's say if you look on Twitch
It won't
with
hit
our
Grimly.
D&D Beyond app,
It won't hit Grimly.
That's
you
true.
can see what our
Wrong, and
HPs
make fun of
are.
us all.
Oh, if I'm leaning against the door, though, I realize I'd still be right here. Because I said I was leaning against the door.
Also,
keep
I
it
don't have
shut.
All right.
I don't have the stream open because it'll lag if I have the stream open. I just have chat open.
But using the interlay for all the rest of us, we can see that Grimly has more than everybody else.
I'm a
Fucking
healthy
cleric.
boy.
Until I
also took
transform, but yeah.
Okay.
a feat.
I will tell you this. You can try the spell.
Okay. Well, that's what we're doing. We're gonna try and put him to sleep. And
What
just
level are you
because
casting?
I really want to make sure this guy fucking goes the fuck to sleep, we're gonna cast it at 6th level.
Nap
Okay.
now.
Roll up your total.
That should be.
Fuck.
Can, Callista and I just, lock eyes, and I just know she's about to try something, and I'm just ready to assist.
The spell has went off. You watch as he grabs and he goes, and then kind of rolls his neck. I believe I need a nap, but he doesn't go to sleep.
Dang it.
I've got that smile on my face.
You do.
The one we all love.
Everyone is sheep.
Ooh, I magic. Everyone is sheep. You finish casting the spell and go, Mah! Cool. Mine are yours. Don't look.
I've already looked at mine.
Mine's pretty awesome. I'm just saying. Mine are
Yeah,
yours.
but your definition of awesome and my definition of awesome may be two vastly different things.
Not gonna lie, they probably are.
But we're gonna go with yours.
Yes!
That moment you make
Yes!
DM's day.
Yes!
Uh-oh.
Maybe this will give me a little bit of plot armor so I don't die in the final encounter. Probably not, but I could hope.
That's cute.
As you finish casting the spell, muttering the words underneath your breath so as not to wake or draw attention to yourself.
Oh
You
no.
Finish casting the spell, and he yawns. I need a nap. And you hear all of a sudden around you.
Oh no.
What?
As you are surrounded by faint, ethereal music for the next 1 minute, the war priest turns and looks at you.
Oh my god.
Of course the Jurassic theme park fucking music starts.
He looks at you and narrows his eyes and goes, "Clever girl."
Fucking god. Alright. Well, since it's still technically my turn, we're then going to use 2 sorcery points. We're gonna make fucking Acid Splash a bonus action, and we're going to not Acid Splash. Eldritch Blast, a cantrip, or it is a cantrip, a bonus action, and we're gonna do all 3 shots of Eldritch Blast at him because no.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Go for it. All but the last one hit. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And actually, boom, boom. And the third one slams into the wall, creating like a crack in the wall itself. I dare say you may have raised an alarm.
He also needs to make concentration checks,
Ooh, he does.
which may or may not be bad.
Half the damage taken, or 10, whichever is the higher. 10 is the higher on this one. He still makes the save. So unfortunately,
Got hit
Lydia
twice
is
though,
still
didn't it? Or is
vanished.
that?
I counted it together.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know what though? No, you're right.
I
I'll roll it
didn't know
twice.
which one you were doing. If you were gonna like accumulate the damage or
It's
not.
he still passes both of them.
Yeah.
So. All right.
I've seen it done both ways. I figured I'd ask.
She just kind of
Arnath.
waves.
He just wave at him after you blast him with Eldritch Blast.
His back's now to Arnath.
Yeah.
Which means he has no idea Arnath is there.
Nope. You have advantage on your attack.
Okay. I guess we're doing this. I'm just gonna shrug. Whip out my longbow and go for it. And please let me know if my attacks are going through, because I've been having internet issues.
I don't see them yet.
Let me refresh them.
Do you want to roll on your actual desk? Do you have your die? Oh,
hey, there we go.
Both of those hit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm refreshing.
Even without the advantage. Oof.
In just a second. It's funny that you think I have dice.
So this sounds like somebody
You
needs to
don't?
get Chief's address and send him a brand
Somebody
new set
needs
of
to
dice
ship
for
some
next
dice to
session.
Chief. All right, he takes that damage to the face,
To the butt, really.
into the ass cheeks, into the ass cheeks. All right,
Right up Main Street.
And then,
these guys don't know what's going on. They're down in their room.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna do that.
Ooh. I take it it's him then. Hmm?
E- It says the next time you hit that creature, so it would be my next round?
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
Okay.
you are targeting him.
Mhm.
Zine, your turn. Fight's on, buddy.
Skitter, skitter, skitter. That's it.
It's just skittering around.
Yeah. He knows
Oh
there's
my
potentially an
gosh.
arc. He knows there's potentially an archmage in here. He's waiting till he knows where that archmage is, so he can get into an advantageous position to jump him.
Oh no, Callista, there's a giant spider right there. Stomp on it.
No, there's not. There's a very, very tiny spider up on the ceiling. You don't know where he is.
All right, that was Zine's turn. Gimli, the door to the room beyond
Oh no!
is suddenly flung open.
This could go badly.
This just did go badly.
E.
Yeah.
Housekeeping? No. What door? Sorry.
Oh, you're
The
gonna see.
goblin cleaning service. Sorry, we're not ready for that
Oh.
room yet.
Oh, you're gonna see. We're not ready for that room yet.
Oh my.
You are standing goblin height to. I don't want to think about it. With a robed tattoo.
The real question is, did the door open into Grim
Oh,
and hide
I
him
need
behind
to-
the door?
I also need to roll
Falls in.
concentration on that priest because he got slapped with some arrows. Still makes it. That's 21 half to 10. So, all right. So, unfortunately, Lithia is still banished. But Grimly,
Unfortunately, really, because if she comes
right
back,
there,
there's two
what are you doing?
gladiators.
How long has it been, respectively, like since he cast that?
16 seconds? No, 12 seconds? I can't do math. I don't know. It's only been 2 rounds, so like 12 seconds. All right, Grimly, what are you doing? He's right up in your gob.
Flame strike.
That is a panic move of a cleric goblin if I've ever heard of one. Door opens up.
Yeah.
Column of fire. Is that right?
Yeah.
Just column of fire.
No.
Gillet sees this. Are you taking lessons from my wife?
I need to give you a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ones.
Oh.
All right. He
I-
does.
A lot of ones.
I was
He does.
nervous.
He does have magic resistance.
Poop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I already rolled it with advantage. It's 19. Sorry.
Misa beats it.
So he takes half damage. So 12, 6 points of damage.
Yay. Yep. Could I just open the door behind me now? Just
You want to open the door behind you? You open that one, and there's a war priest right there.
shut the door back. I don't know what to do.
All right.
That's it.
I need a charisma saving throw from you. Actually, let me make sure. Oh, no, never mind. 5, 10, 15, 20. Arneth, the door behind you opens.
Oh, great.
Oh, good.
You only catch a glimpse of that, Who opens the door and goes, "Oh, I need a charisma saving throw from you, please."
Me?
Yes.
We're gonna make fucking die.
Oh.
Oh no! No!
Oh, that's bad.
Okay, you and we can have some margaritas and run fair.
Arneth and Lithy are currently at the Ren Fair.
Wait, I have this.
Give me a turkey leg.
God.
Oh,
Yes!
then you get to roll advantage then.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Chief.
Hands him a filter of love potion. Drink this.
I take that back. You are not poofed out of existence.
You get
You're
there
still
for 2 seconds and then you're poofed back. That's what that is.
Hey,
It's
Lizzie.
like
I'm gone.
Shit. That's his action.
How dare you?
Well, this will go well. Oop, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. That's not what he's doing. I clicked the button instead of clicking the gear icon. I apologize. No, actually, he's just going to swing at the goblin.
Panic swing.
Yeah. Oh my.
poor
19?
baby.
Both hit.
Both hit. Okay. So you're going to take 23 plus 9, 34? No,
32.
32. Thank you. Math.
Okay, look,
Whatever.
I did try to fucking put him to sleep, okay? Then he turned around and saw me.
He was like, I love Jurassic Park.
8.
Oh shit, dinosaurs?
18 seconds.
Man, I wish we had a dinosaur right now.
Gillet.
I mean, is that a request?
I mean, we ain't saying no.
No. No.
Hey, you gave me Jurassic Park music. Someone else is requesting dinosaurs.
That means it's canon in this world. Dinosaurs exist.
So,
You did this to yourself.
I mean,
Well, before you can go all whump out, I need Gillet to tell me what he's doing.
So I'm going to be facing the Archmage. Hi, have you heard about our Lord and Savior? Ha ha ha!
Oh my god, my rib cage hurts. My back is spasming out, but that was the funniest thing ever.
have you heard our Lord Savior?
The first two hit him.
I love my
That
fictional
third one was a
husband so
misclick, but-
fucking much.
All right. I'll get the other unarmed strike here.
God.
No. Flurry of blows. Flurry of blows. That one.
That hits too.
Okay.
So we had 17 and 20 and 5 more. Just bop, 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 bop. He's like holding on to the door frame, trying not to fall down. It's the gif of the like 70s movie where the guy's like freaking out in the hallway. All right, Callista.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, what are you doing anything else?
No,
Good?
no, I can't.
Callista.
Okay. Well, she's gonna shake her hands out with this eerie Jurassic Park theme music going on behind her or around her.
It's changed now.
Oh god.
It's playing Fleur de Lis.
Okay.
Please tell me it's going to go back to Jurassic Park at some.
She sees two
Titanic.
targets in front of her, which means she's going to use or expend 2 sorcery points to use Twin Spell,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna hit both of them with Immolation.
Okay. I need to make saving throws, right?
This one and this one. Immolation.
Okay. Let's give. This is the Archmage. Still fails, even with advantage.
Do you still have that disintegrate scroll? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. Good to know on that. And then the War Priest. Yeah. Okay.
So the other part of that is because they have both failed. They are both now wreathed in fire, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. At the end of each of its turns, it repeats the save. If it fails, it takes an additional 4d6 damage at the end of its turn.
Okay. Real quick, keep that in mind so that way I don't forget it. I'm going to go ahead and put a target on them, a marker on them both.
Sure.
And Lithy,
Oh.
you are back.
Yeah!
In
So
front of
I
two
will.
gladiators.
Nope,
What's
he
better
closed
than
the door and
one
went back
firecaster?
inside.
2 firecasters.
She was right here. Foop! Whenever she popped back in, the door is still closed
It's closed.
Ah, okay, good.
because he closed the gladiator closed the door.
Okay. Well, it's not even my turn yet.
No, but cool. Good to know.
Okay.
Like cotton candy and
You got like
And,
a
like-
turkey leg and a bottle
Yep.
of mead, and you're like, tuck those back for later.
you guys didn't finish it here? I had a great time.
Funnel cake.
Funnel cake.
And then it will be 2 more sorcery points to make Eldritch Blast a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but first and foremost, that,
Mm-hmm.
because that was a 6th level spell, Eldritch Blast. 1, 2, 3. And it is all targeted at this one back here.
Okay. Awesome. Go ahead and give me all those hit. Give me damage.
I just like duck.
That's 15.
Yeah. It's 12. Yeah, 15.
Okay. All right. Archmages. Oh, it's his turn. Oh, yes.
Grimly.
Yeah, we're doing that right there. It's going to hit. I need both of you and Gillett to give me Constitution saving throws. Quit playing with that.
Sorry, I'm planning things.
Okay. You both take 38 points of cold damage.
38?
Yeah.
Okay,
30
sorry, I was just
plus
making
8.
sure I heard it right.
Yep.
Ah.
All right. And then he is going to. That is it. He is going to stand right there. Arneth, it is your turn. Actually, he is going to say something. Well, don't just stand there. Another challenger has entered the.
Ah.
Can I see this guy?
Nope. He is behind. He's in that room. So you cannot see which one. I'm sorry, which guy?
This one. I don't know if I would be able
not really because of where he's at versus where everybody else is.
Mm.
Now, if you were to step forward 5 feet, that
Okay,
might be
I'm
a
gonna
different
step
story.
forward.
Okay, now you and the War Priest are engaged, but you can see the Archmage. But you have that like point blank range crap.
Yeah, yeah. And plus I have swords. But I want to try something that I just got.
So this thing where you like,
It's that.
okay, who are you banishing?
I want to try to banish that boy. And it's, you know what it is. Charisma.
Oh yes,
Am
I'm
I
very, very
16?
familiar with it, aren't we, Eric? I didn't see the face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The spell DC
Yes,
is
we're very
16.
familiar with it.
All right,
I just keep
here
pulling middle fingers out at you.
here we go. Archmage fails.
Bye.
Yes! Bye, bitch!
Ah, Felicia.
I'm just like, get away from my son.
Lithy suddenly has.
Can he go to a hippie commune this time?
No, he's
Step
sent to
around
the he's he's sent to the live broadcasting
Grumpy, no.
of C-SPAN.
Oh,
So Grumpy Cleric, no. It's a non-harmful demiplane. So he's sent to a taping of C-SPAN. So he's just sitting there, but C-SPAN never has anybody in the audience. It's just filming the most boring Senate floor and House of Representatives floor,
And
like
it's
debates going on.
uncomfortably cold.
Yeah, the air conditioning's turned on to cold to keep people awake. All right, that is your turn?
Yes.
He is going to step forward.
I'm so happy that worked.
And even with advantage,
You
he has advantage on it.
Huh?
Oh, priest. Yeah, that's what's going to happen right there. Everything within the range. Vertical column, each creature, 10-foot radius, get wrecked. Flame strike.
Your expression, like, no, that's my spell.
That's mine. You can't have that.
Whoa,
His DC is not 30. His DC is not 30. Let me fix that.
I was like,
The DC is
That-
the DC is
Dad, a
half
beefy
of that.
boy. Dad, a beefy boy.
Sorry, the DC is half of that. Apologize. It's 15.
There is nothing
15.
more viscerally frightening when a DC 30 pops up.
yeah. Huh?
So I need Gillett.
That me too.
And
Yeah.
Arneth. Not Arneth. Jesus, I'm sorry. Gillett and Grimley. Sorry.
The two G's.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, both fail. Both take 17 points of damage. Well, half for Gillett.
So that's what?
8. The Ocho.
Aha.
Zine.
Yes.
The ethereal music has once again switched to a the Danny Williams, Williams music. However, it is not the Jurassic Park theme song. It is instead the Indiana Jones theme song, but like the Indiana Jones action music.
Okay. He will newt through the door. He will come over here, shift back into human form. Bonus action to do that, and then as an action,
Start looting the rooms.
Set
as
fire
as
to
an
the
action, he will at 3rd level cast Conjure Animals. And I need 8 Velociraptors.
I'm not saying you're welcome. Welcome.
Look
My
at
name's
If I
V and I
had-
approve this
if-
message.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I had maxed this out, I'd be summoning over 30. So.
Ah, yeah.
Please hold, everyone, while I summon Velociraptors
I love
Into my-
dinosaurs.
into my images because I don't have Velociraptors in there.
See,
do
the
I.
other thing I could have done is summon woodland beings, summon pixies, and had them fly out there all invisible and polymorph things into T-Rexes.
Is that what you want to do?
No, because that would wreck the house and just kill everybody.
No. Do you know why?
Hmm.
Because I've had this conversation with someone who likes to play that game.
Uh-huh.
And you remember that the DM's discretion as far as
Yeah.
what you summon, it would be pixies. How
Yeah.
they behave?
But also by the spell, they do have to follow my commands.
They do, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have to maintain it.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get to the correct one. Please hold, since our player decided to summon something that I don't have the artwork for readily handy
Dinosaurs.
available.
V's more excited about the fact that we get dinosaurs. As you'll notice, as their arms are up, that they have a dinosaur skull tattooed to their forearm.
Dinosaurs.
So V, are you excited?
I'm excited. I love dinosaurs.
Just a little bit.
Love dinosaurs.
I don't have a Velociraptor in here. Get the shut the front door.
Hang on,
I'm
let me draw you
sorry.
one in crayon. Just use that.
I know it's ha
Grimwood will
found
just
it.
draw a crayon like dinosaur. It'll be fine. Just slap that bad boy on there.
These things aren't like the giant velociraptors. These are, by D&D standards, tiny creatures, but still.
You mean they're like they should be?
Yeah.
How much? What's their HP?
Their
AC and HP?
AC. Hold on, let me scroll back down to it.
V.
HP is 10, and
Mhm.
AC is a 13.
V. They're not velociraptors, they're compies.
Ah! That's fine. Those things are vicious.
They are.
If you've ever played Ark Survival Evolved, oh yeah.
I've
I
been
hate those
playing,
bastards.
what's it called? The Isle. Things in there
Mhm.
get pretty vicious too.
Jurassic Park Evolution ain't any better.
Yeah.
Just send all of these things on one of them. He's bound to die.
I mean,
Jesus
it happened
Christ.
last time. It was
But
pretty
see,
funny.
see, none of them are in there right now, though.
Oh, they're all in there with you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all in that room with me. I want these things to be a surprise.
And surprised they shall be. In so many different ways.
You might want to warn Callista you are coming out with these, or it may not end
Screams.
nicely.
Tiny little mermaid, go forth, my feathered friends. Wait, are they feathered? What type of
I
dinosaur?
hope so.
If we
Sorry.
ain't talking feathers, I don't want to talk.
Little feathered chicken wings. That's all.
I want to summon 8 Velociraptors.
Hey, I could have summoned much more.
That doesn't make it any better.
No talking. Daddy's working.
Okay, let's stop it.
Yeah. Grumpy Cleric says it best. Like, you think they'd be used to just herds of things appearing and going signs up to his bullshit again.
Nope.
Yep.
You never get used to that.
As long as I can pet it, I can get used to it.
Yeah.
Oh. The problem isn't that I have to put them all on the board. P, give them AC. It's that I have to double click each and every one of them so that you can control them.
Yeah.
Now they are all lined up and ready to fight.
Do I have to give you the sheet for it, or do you have it? Do they have
don't-
multi-attack?
Yes, they do. They also have pack tactics.
Velociraptor in the compendium? Probably not.
I have it on D&D Beyond, so I can just make the.
You just
I can
do
just
the roll.
I can just do the roll and then equate it from there.
Good, because the raptors aren't in here. So.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You have control over all of them. You monster. All right, what do you do?
Now, tiny creatures. Multiple versions of tiny creatures can fill the same space, right?
Tiny? Yes. Small? No. So, what are you doing now? You've summoned these guys.
Okay.
You're just parading them out, like riding on their backs, like they're carrying you all at the same time.
Like a chocobo.
That's pretty great. Like laying down, like, what's up?
Actually,
Not a
no.
chocobo. Yoshi.
No.
Mm. The movie
Smacking it in
Yoshi.
the side, making it. Rah!
These things are still afflicted by summoning sickness. Yes.
That's true. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So on your turn,
No.
they can go.
He will wait.
Gremlin.
He's just in there with his 8 velociraptors, just waiting.
He's just like, hold
You
on,
know,
my sweets,
as
hold
you
on,
do.
we'll go.
Yeah.
Just like patting them all, like, shh, shh.
The Peabody Hotel in Memphis. Yeah, with
Yeah.
they march the ducks out, but it's just velociraptors.
Yeah.
Well, I want to, because I'm feeling a bit of pain now. Not a lot of pain, just enough pain. I'll fix this. I'm gonna I can't really see this guy, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's fine. I'll target the two that are like directly in line of sight. I'm gonna destructive wave. And
Cool.
I'm going to channel divinity.
Okay, Constitution saving throw or take that damage, and you're maximizing that damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Takes half damage on success. So with the thunder damage, it's automatically maxed out, but I gotta roll. That's a no. That's all.
Okay, they're damaged.
Well, no.
You don't roll if you
So, that's for the thunder damage, but I have radiant or
your
necrotic
radiant damage.
in
Yeah,
there.
so
So
30
they
from
take,
the thunder.
Yep. And I'll go with radiant.
Nice, solid 50 damage.
He's having a bad day.
All we need to do is pull that archmage out further into the hallway.
Both of them, believe it or not, are still standing.
Ah!
This one, though, is swaying on his feet. He does not look healthy at all.
But are they knocked prone?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are both prone.
Ha! I'm gonna move to the other side of Gillet. If I can, please.
You may.
It's all you!
Please.
All right.
Smacks like the side of his knee and it's just like, I'm tired. Nap time.
I just imagine Grimly doesn't like fast. He just shuffles like ow, 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 ow. All right. Archmage's turn. He doesn't like being on fire.
They'll walk it off.
He will not walk it off. It's a very familiar place for you to be in, Callista,
Excuse me?
There.
as he points a finger at you. And
My face when I should have taken counterspell.
mm-hmm. I need to remember what level that is so to make sure I can count. 6th level. Cool. We're good.
That's the one I think it is.
Yep.
No,
A green beam of energy fires from his finger, and I need a deck save from you, please.
I will be using Tides of Chaos to make this advantage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
My God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
welcome to why I fucking play rogues. By the way.
Hmm.
66 points of damage.
I think half
You're
of that
still
is
standing.
33. Yeah, no, but half of that's 33.
Do you have spell resistance?
Me? No. Not unless it's fire damage.
Oh, no, it's not. It's force damage.
Yeah, no. But half of
I
that
was
is
just-
33,
Yeah,
which is higher than 10.
concentration.
Is that a Constitution save or is that a Constitution check?
Constitution saving throw.
I can't even hit 33 if I hit a nat 20.
So the immolation is down?
Yeah, on both.
Okay. Cool. He then yells over at his shoulder, "Protect me!"
Got a
Both
whiny little
trying.
rich boy.
Yeah, shit. They're both trying to get to their feet.
Uh-huh. I need to get these guys in initiative order too.
Ah,
They're both going on the same initiative orders. I just wanted to put them both on the board at the same time. Cool. All right. That being said, it is now the turn. Who is going to take half of his movement to stand up?
No.
And he is then going to cast a spell.
So, hey, it would be great if Grimly and Gillett left that little section. It'd be real swell. Because, there's something might be in the bone zone right now, but won't be forever. And it'd be just real great if you two just left that area.
Okay.
He is going to heal himself for 15. He is going to heal the Archmage. 15. And the other priest for 15. And then he's going to eyeball you. He's going to eyeball you, Arneth, and go, "Oh, just wait." Lithy, you can finally get up into the combat.
I have been preparing this move. All right. She is going to step right in here,
Uh-huh.
lovely men, and she is going to cast Wall of Fire in a 20-foot radius and encapsule them inside.
So they're just in fire. In fuego.
All right.
this is
So I'm
where
going to
you
cast
live
it.
If you put it like a little bit outside the building, probably go. Just saying. Cough.
But to get it at a perfect 20-foot radius to encapsulate them, I need to be perfectly around them. Boop.
Oh, it's actually going to be going through them, won't it?
Pretty much, yeah. They're gonna be on top of the perimeter of the fire.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Because I just realized when I was like drawing that, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't work. Oh, if we go 5, 10, 15, 20, like that. That's only a 10-foot radius.
Is it?
Yeah, because let me show you why.
Diameter. Never mind.
You said radius, right?
It's a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius? Okay.
It'll basically cover this whole room.
Yeah. If you count a point here. Yep, exactly.
They need to make dexterity saving throws.
I love that.
And they can go ahead and make their dexterity saving throws, but I'm going to use a bonus action. And I am going to cast right in the middle of this surge of fire, fireball. Can I not?
No.
Can't do that?
No, unfortunately, because you can't cast 2 spells of first level or higher despite the casting time. The intricacies of each one of them, you can do a bonus action and then a cantrip, and although rules is written, that's it, but I allow regular action and then bonus action cantrip, so that's what.
Sure.
Alright, so they need to give you dexterity saving throw, right?
And if they fail, they have to do, I think, what did it say?
They don't have advantage. One of them failed, one of them succeeded, so.
So they both have to take 7d6. I need to check again.
Looks like you already have your damage there.
Yeah,
Yes.
27.
One of them takes half. The one that failed,
Okay.
or the one that succeeded, takes half.
All right, and we're gonna say 13. Yeah, 13. Okay. All right. All right. Look at you get into combat and shit. All right.
We're pretty much trapped in that fire. They can get out, but
You gonna use any more of your movement, or are you done?
no, I'm gonna watch them suffer.
Jesus. Okay.
Neutral evil, man.
All right, Gillet.
Well,
that one is still prone in there. You should just run in and pummel him in the kidneys.
Or, get rid of the one that was kind of swaying on his feet.
Yeah, but kicking while he's down is going to be more fun. And also, that way I get to move out of Chief's way. So I'm going to come around here.
Mm-hmm. That one is going to try to take a swing at you as you move past the door.
Oh, this one is?
Yeah. However, he has disadvantage because you're kind of in cover. Sorry, don't have it toggled. 17?
Nope.
Okay. Boom! It hits the door. You can see the wood chip off of the door from the maul strike. All right, there you are.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try slashing at him a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. You have advantage on your attacks, remember. So the first one is that one. So that's the first one.
And I'll just do another one with advantage properly.
Okay. That one rings off the metal. The first one does strike.
All right. And then I'm just going to kick him a few times.
That hits. That hits. 23 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Take that. Show you to heal 15 points.
And stay down.
Oh, my nerds. All right. Is that your turn?
Let's see.
Callista, you're up.
I'm not going to move anymore.
What are you doing?
She's gonna shake her hands back out because nothing hurts like a concentrated spell fucking ceasing to work. Okay, I need to look something up because I don't actually know how this works.
Are these guys down here with me, even on the initiative order?
No, they're not. I took them off. I'll have to add them back in.
Okay. I am going to quickly whip out a scroll from my bag.
Okay.
I'm going to unroll it, and I am just going to start reading the arcane words that are written on the scroll.
It takes you the same amount to read a scroll as it does. It's an action.
Yep. She is casting Disintegrate from the scroll.
Which is a 6th level spell. Which you have. You have 6th level spells, do you not?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Perfect. You do not have. I'm not going to make you roll.
Yeah, no, she's casting Disintegrate.
Okay.
On him.
All right. I need to give you a dexterity saving.
You do.
See
and
how it feels, you some bitch.
Spell DC is 18.
Yep. He still has magic resistance, so he still has advantage. 20.
Okay. Hang on.
Still gonna take half.
Hang on.
Half of a disintegrate spell is still a significant chunk of damage.
Doesn't matter. That's not enough. Damn. I was gonna, because if I had rolled a 4, he'd have failed.
Yeah.
If I had rolled a 3 or a 4, he'd have failed. Anyway, he's still gonna take half.
Okay.
10d6 plus 40.
Still 42 damage.
It's more than I rolled. Gee.
Disintegrate spells are nasty.
I love it. So that's 42 points.
Yep.
That's
an action, right?
Like you. Yes, it is.
That's okay. I don't like you very much either.
I don't like you either.
In that case, then, so that reading the scrolls counts as an action.
It does count as an action.
Okay, then in that case, 2 more sorcery points,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna Eldritch Blast him twice. We're gonna Eldritch Blast him with my 3 shots. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Okay.
I like those numbers. Those are good numbers.
Yeah, but if I'm not careful, he's gonna friggin' Ray of Disintegrate me again, and I'm gonna die. So.
Okay, so those are all 3 hits.
Okay.
Be a shame if you had any movement points.
I do. And in which case I'm dashing this way. Like I'm dashing to the stairs to get out of fucking line of sight.
Okay, you are beelining out the door.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the one that's turn it is currently in another plane of existence.
Yeah.
Arnett.
No kid. You know, I feel like it would be a great idea if I also got out of line of sight. So I'm just gonna move right there.
Oh, and he's already used his reaction, so he can't hit you. Good choice.
Yeah. And I'm going to attempt to shoot this dude.
Okay.
And I would also like to do lightning arrow.
Okay, the first one hits, the second one misses. Lightning arrow.
Okay. And did it go through? It's a dexterity save.
Okay.
Does he also take the 2d8 from the planar warrior thing?
That wasn't the target, from what I understood. I thought it was the
It's
Archmage.
this one here. No.
Is it
No,
that one?
I'm
So
shooting
he
him,
would
yeah.
still take. Yeah, it still takes 2d8 points of damage then.
Okay. I'm gonna roll that.
Okay. You draw the arrow back and fire, and then rapidly pull another one. The first one strikes him. As his shoulder spins, the second one hits the wood behind him. It arcs with electricity, which makes his body shake, and there's just a dull from the force damage. As it does, it slams his body into the wood from the wall. There's a crack sound, either his back or the wall, but he slumps down
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
and sits just down on the ground. He did.
Perfect.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. You watch as a suit of armor hovers off of the ground, shield in one arm, sword dragging behind it, leaving a furrow in the wood as he slides right up beside you and swings the sword up.
Anna squeaks.
Inside of the suit of armor, you can see this undulating red energy, which seems to fill it out, keeping and animating the joints from the creature. It swings the sword once overhead, missing you completely. I'm sorry, swings the sword up, trying to cut you, and it misses completely. Switches its position, turning its body as it brings the sword down across.
Please, sir, I'm a nice guy.
Striking you.
Oh God.
No, it's the first one. It's just the first one, sorry.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive, because the second one was on hit too, but it shouldn't have been. Sorry about that. So, I fixed that now, so we'll do that in French. So you take 17 slashing damage from the sword as it brings it down. It then kind of sits out. Now, I need you to give me a Constitution saving.
Is it magic based? Just so I know if I'm rolling with advantage or not.
It's concentration. Okay, so your concentration is either half the damage taken or 10, whichever one is higher. Half of 17 is only an 8. So you beat the Constitution saving throw, your concentration check, by 1 point.
Whew.
That Archmage is still banished.
Okay. He's gonna pop back up in that room with you, Gillet.
8, 20, 25, 30. You watch as another one emerges from just kind of like flying just with his feet just above the floor. Sits down on the wood heavily. Downstairs, the two gladiators are encircled in flame. This one up here tries to push forward. 5, 10 as he moves through the fire. 5, 10. They both need to make dexterity saving throws, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
As you rolled for the
Failed.
Helm Tours.
Oh shit! Sorry, wrong
The
thing.
first one fails.
Hold on, let me
Not the
re-roll
right
that
thing.
because this was the wrong things.
I
17 and 13.
one just makes it.
Okay. So go ahead and give me damage on that again.
Okay. So that's 7d6, I believe.
Check the spell and make sure. But yeah, I think you're right.
Let me double check.
Fire!
Lots of fire.
Hey, Bubba, welcome. Thank you again for the bits as always, man. Just throwing them out there.
Hey!
Okay, so it takes 5d8, but I casted it at level 6, which is 2 levels higher, so it is 7d8.
Awesome.
Damage.
Go ahead and roll 78 then. We need to have a Whataburger up here, man. Whataburger's better than most other things. Oof. So one failed, one made it. So the one up the top made it, so he takes 23. The one below, however, did not. He is going to all at that point in time, they are now going to swing at you.
Okay.
One hits you with a spear, tries to hit you with a spear. 14.
14?
Yeah, 14 to hit you.
Yes.
And 26.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to give me a strength saving throw, please.
My worst one. All right.
And you're going to take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are knocked prone. You watch as they move, standing in the flame. One of them brings the spear up. As you dodge out of the way, the other one sees the opening and hits you with the shield, just smashing you into the ground with it. You're dazed, laying down on the ground now, and they both stand in the fire. You can tell they're being affected by it, but they're just that training that they have keeps them where they are, poised.
Should have fucking left the door closed.
Yeah. All right. So I just took 11. I just took 11 points from that, and I'm knocked prone.
Yes. Your wall of fire is concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I need a concentration check, which is a Constitution save. Okay, you succeed. You are fine. You still have that up. All right. This dude is going to stand up. So he is no longer prone. As he does, he looks at you, Gillett.
Hi.
Hey. Need you to give me... Oh, I'm sorry. It is an attack. He is going to cast this at 3rd level. So that is going to be spell attack roll. Which for these guys, plus. Spell attack is plus 7. So. $22 to hit you.
That does hit.
Okay. He is going to reach out a hand that looks like it is pulsing with this dark green-black magic. He grabs you by your shirt, and you feel the fingers of it reach into you.
Oh, it's called.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's necrotic damage. 3, 4. You're going to take 35 points of necrotic damage as he inflicts wounds on you.
35.
Mm-hmm. All right, Zine. Release.
Now, what Zion's gonna do is he's gonna sort of crack the door open a bit just so he can see the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And since he knows where that Archmage was already,
Mm-hmm.
because he saw him when he was a spider on the ceiling, he is going to hold a 3rd level erupting earth and his velociraptors and the trigger will be if when the Archmage kind of steps out to try to get a better line of sight on other members of the party.
Okay, so whenever he steps into the hallway, where at? Just anywhere? Or
when he steps into about right here.
Okay. And
basically if he can step like here or here, try to get line of sight on anybody in the party. So
okay, got you.
Right here in the square.
All right. So you're holding that until then. Okay, Grimly. What you doing, buddy?
I'm going take a look and then go here.
Okay.
I'm
Advantage.
gonna try and hit him.
Awesome.
With my little mace.
Spins it in the hand. Bink!
Yes!
Yeah!
Bink indeed.
And for the first time in forever, I'm gonna divine smite strike on top of that. It's just an extra D8 of thunder, but
Nice.
Extra 2d8 of thunder because crit, I think. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Yep.
Yep, all damage rolls are doubled.
Every die. Mhm. Give me one more. So
11.
11 points of damage. Hey. So from out of nowhere, you watch Grimly's little figure wanders in, like throws the mace and like makes it spin, grabs it and goes right across the back of the dude's head. You watch as his head stumbles forward and he's like, "Gah!" That hurt. All right.
Subject of
trying.
a surrender or die.
I'm trying.
Bing! He just looks at you and goes, seriously.
I'm going for the back of his knees next time.
Oof. Oof. 5, 10, 15, 12. Go.
Okay.
He has to see him, so he has to move.
Yep. Exactly. So he's going to cast Erupting Earth at 5th level
Mm-hmm.
for a cube that will be... Basically, he's going to start churning through the wall. But
does it have to be cast on...
I don't believe so.
Okay.
No, it does say on the ground. Okay.
Your
Ignore
spell goes off.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, so that fails. But anyway, he will just go, my children.
Feast, my
And
pretties.
yes, and because the door's open,
Oh,
5,
God.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These guys are gonna sort of just chill out over here.
Uh-huh.
But 4 of them are going to be attacking the Archmage with pack tactics. With multi-attack.
Okay. You don't want to put any in front of him right here?
Well, I mean, one of them can't get there, actually. So, yeah. But there's like 2 there.
Yeah.
But,
all right, roll attack.
Can attack. Let me switch over to their sheet. So they both have a D4 to hit.
It's like piranha, like barracudas just striking as they run by. Flesh.
Yeah. Okay. So roll. Let's say roll 2d20. So it's advantage. So that's a 23.
Okay.
14.
Mm-hmm. 14 misses. The 23 hits.
That's a 19.
That hits.
And a 16.
That hits.
Okay, so
the 14 is the only one that missed.
Right. So that's just 2 of them. Okay. So 19, 19, yeah, 19, 19, 15, 16.
19, 19, 15, 16?
Yeah.
They all hit?
They all hit. So 7 of the 8 hits land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
How much damage do they do?
D6 plus 2.
Okay, so roll...
So
7d6 plus 14?
Yeah.
I want to see this damage.
41 damage.
Okay.
And that's only half of them making it there.
All right. Well, as they tear, like, apart his... they try to puncture and tear his robe, which is resilient. It's not tearing. But you notice that the ashen skin that he has, that you've always kind of looked at him thinking that he's just pale, you can see that it has reflective of stone. So, tiny cuts appear from where they're at, but it doesn't seem to do the damage that you... And it's now... is it my... Yeah, it's his turn. He just moved. That's all he did.
Yeah, but say Zine... Yeah, he can't go anywhere right now. But all that Archmage knows is Velociraptors happened. Zine still hasn't been seen by anybody yet.
You are correct. He is going to cast Lightning Bolt straight to that. So, Arneth, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Lightning Bolt. Really? You're not going to just actually cast it? What a piece of shit. Alright, fine.
Two of the Velociraptors are going to be dead.
Yeah. How much HP do they have? Yeah. Yeah, they're dead.
Unless he rolls super fucking low for damage.
No.
Probably shouldn't have deleted them outright, but no, they both failed to save anyway.
Yeah, they're going to be dead. He does 8d6 lightning damage. How much HP do they have?
10. So unless he rolls 1 for all of them.
He would have to roll like Yahtzee ones, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Arneth, what did you get for your save?
18.
Okay, you saved.
Oh, yes.
21 damage halved to 10 for you because I rolled.
Yeah,
quite a
both
few ones.
Velociraptors are just... they vanish.
Someone clean this up. This is getting disgusting. Letty, down at the bottom.
All right, so I'm knocked prone. Gonna stand.
Half your movement to stand, so 15 feet to movement.
Okay, so I'm going to stand, and then I'm just going to step back right here.
Okay.
And
if you do so without disengaging, they're both going to get a swing at you.
you know what? I can chill here, and what I'll do instead is I'll spend a 1 spell point for my elemental affinity, so I am not damaged by fire. And I'm going to cast Fireball right here.
I love it.
Are they still in the firewall? Like, is that where they're standing?
Yeah, they're standing in the fire. 14 and a 16 on the saves.
One hit, one miss.
Okay, so one save, one.
My bad. They both miss.
They both failed.
17,
All right,
yeah.
so go ahead and give me some damage. 3rd level? Or are you casting it higher?
I think I'll do a 4th level for fun.
Okay, so
right.
that's 96. Oh, okay. Oof, okay. They are not looking good.
And as a bonus action.
Mhm. And as a bonus action. Okay, so did you cast that as a bonus action?
What? The
I
fireball
was confused. Yeah. Or did you cast it as an action?
action. I flipped them off as a bonus action.
Oh, I didn't catch that part. Sorry.
Oh, no.
All right. Yeah, cool. That's a lot of fire. And you take none of it because, you'll have none of it. But back up to the top.
Fireball burns anything that's flammable. The
Yeah, that
firewall,
whole
I think,
room is like
okay.
fire.
Buddy, that's directly above me.
There's a bedroom directly above you. So, Gillet.
I hear something amusing downstairs. No.
Yeah, you do from downstairs. You hear.
Oh.
You just hear a
Fun
Liffy
story.
You hear maniacal laughter from downstairs.
Cap,
Yo,
did I need to roll concentration?
you did need to roll a concentration check. Thank you.
Okay. Oh,
You fail.
Oh.
Where did you banish him from? He's
pretty sure
the
he's
space that he was.
anywhere.
Yeah, the space he was in is occupied. Shoo! He appears right next to Grimly, looks down with his fingers steepled, and says, "Hello, plaything." Hello, plaything.
Ah.
Gillet. There's now an Archmage in the room with you.
Huh.
You know what to do.
I have no idea what to do. Are you kidding?
Punch
do what
him
you did
till
to the
his
last one.
teeth fall off.
I can't do that right now. I don't want to talk about it.
Why can't you?
It's only once.
We've had
You've
a
had a
long
long
rest.
rest.
Yeah, this is the next day.
Yeah, once per week.
Oh.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
Shit.
Maybe we
Guys,
should
leave
think
him
of
alone. He has a
this.
bit of performance anxiety.
Right? So I'm gonna just make sure we only have to fight one guy and finish off this idiot.
This asshole.
Yeah.
Now I don't even think you're like doing your cries.
forget
You're
you
just
have
literally
advantage.
you have advantage, so that's your first attack.
I
You
may
need to
only
make
be
it
that's right.
3
I keep
feet
27.
forgetting
tall,
that.
but I'm here.
The mace is waving from behind him. Hey! That hits as well. That hits as well. That hits as well. All four hit. It's just screaming and throwing his hands. Ah! Okay. 10, 18, 28, 36. Oof. My dog. That hurts. All right. Is that your turn?
Move. I don't want to move. So
Okay.
yes.
Callista.
Well, none of this is great.
Uh huh.
No, I've got an idea to deal with one of these archmages.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action to consume my last 5th level slot for more sorcery points.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at this guy.
At that archmage that's in the room with you?
Yeah. Well, I'm sort of like in the hallway. Like I just
You're peeking around the corner going
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near that line of sight. I have 35 HP left.
Good to know.
No thanks. You take that the fuck off of that. I don't want to see that. Get that out
There
of here.
was 4 of them downstairs.
Get that out of here.
All of those hit.
Okay.
15.
I will be using 2 sorcery points for empowered to reroll the second one.
Okay. So
19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We need to take a quick break if you guys don't mind, like literally like 5 minutes or less. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to step away for like 5 minutes. And we'll be right back. So refill your drinks. We're going to come back and conclude the battle, or maybe not. We may run over a little long. I'm sure that everybody's okay with that. All right. We'll be right back.
inside. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Thank you, guys, and we are back. So, without any further interruption, back into the combat. The Archmage. Grimly. Grimly. Grimly.
No, thank you.
Shouting for help is a free action.
I am back.
Screaming bloody murder. React. All right,
Evelyn,
Grimly. The
good job.
Archmage. The Archmage looks at you. What's up, little one?
Not much. Not really feeling like death today.
You feel it? Are you feeling it now? Give me a. I need a
Wisdom
dexterity
saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I don't have advantage, but it's still 23.
Still 23. Nice. So you're only going to take half of this damage.
Yay!
Grimly on the inside. I'm very terrified.
Grimly on the outside. I'm very terrified.
Mom, pick me up. I'm being hit.
Yeah.
Mom, I want to go home.
You hear the pick me up mom rap because it's a pretty fire.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to. 33?
Nope. Hang on.
Oh.
Because he cast it at 7th level.
Oh.
8, half of that would be 39 points of damage.
Okay.
39 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Nobody look at
This
the
poor
Twitch
baby.
overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to now.
As I look at the Twitch overlay.
Oof, my dude. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We're going to get a little bit longer.
Check the baby.
My baby.
Arnest.
Sure wish I could help my little green child, but I don't even know what's going on. All I know is that
the baby monitor is going off. Yeah.
all I know is that something bad is probably happening.
Beep, beep,
Goblins
yeah.
screeching.
beep, beep, beep.
Why is the baby monitor making the low life sound from Zelda?
Your goblin is exsanguinating. All right. What are you doing, Arnest?
What am I doing? Why am I here?
Sad beeping noises. Beep, 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 beep.
I guess I'm gonna attack this dude.
Okay.
I really want to use lightning, but I feel like your dino buddies are too close. Let me check.
Beep, beep, beep.
What are you going to cast?
I want to cast lightning again.
That's a 5-foot line, right?
No, it says each creature within 10 feet of the target has to make a dexterity.
Yeah, that would do it. That would roast a lot of them.
Then I'm going to...
I mean, you do what you want to do.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm panicking. I just came back with stew. I am going to just...
The baby?
No!
God, stew is such an RNF meal, too. Like...
It's even... Chief even has like a wooden carved spoon to eat it with, like, you know, you would find in an old tavern.
Wooden bowl.
And a wooden bowl, why
Probably
not?
have that, too.
You haven't lived until you've eaten stew out of a wooden bowl with a wooden spoon.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
In the face.
Many times.
Yeah.
Since I don't have concentration on the other spell anymore, I'm also gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm guessing the 17 hits, but the 14 misses.
The 14 misses, the 17 hits, yes.
Okay. And Hunter's Mark.
So, have to do math in my head. Meh. All right. Is that your turn?
Is
Mm-hmm.
this guy even looking bloodied at all?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that answer.
Long swords are coming. Long swords are coming. Arneth?
Against who?
Arneth.
Arneth. 17.
Beats it.
Wow, take 9 more slashing damage. As he brings the sword overhead, slicing at you again. Aiming for the bow.
Find my bow.
This one now moves, flying above you. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Does it look
25.
majestic?
It looks like a giant suit of armor filled with red swirling mist.
Majestic.
Peeled out, going through the air. He lands right there. How you doing?
Mm-mm.
Nothing. Callista's not here.
Like to make a call.
Just gently shuts the door.
And then it's that scene of just blade coming through the door. Helmet's like, "Here's Johnny." I just mixed Mortal Kombat. Whatever.
Oh,
Same
righty. I don't even know what's going on with you guys anymore. I can't trust you.
Worry about it.
14, 24.
Well, that's gonna activate on the first one, but the 24 is
Okay.
still gonna hit.
Yeah, still going through. 11 slashing damage. You don't have any concentration going on, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. But that's his turn. Gladiators downstairs are going to try to pin you again, but they need to take damage from where they're at. So go ahead and roll. Give me some damage on that bad boy. 7d6, I think.
Yeah, 76.
And decent.
And as badass as he looks, one of them perishes in the fire. All right. The other one looks hurt. He's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
Attacking you with his spear. 25. You take 14 more piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving.
Okay.
Constitution, yeah, I said that right. You're fine. The wall of fire is still up despite being stabbed.
Second implant came out. 2 balloons.
Oh, God. I'm a horrible. All right. Last of the priests is going to cast another spell.
Hey!
Hey, everybody.
Too bad none of you have Mage Slayer.
I noticed you said none of you, not none of us.
Do-do-do-do.
Time just walks out like, what are all you doing here?
And you're going to get back some health. You're going to get back some health. Okay. And he spits at you, Gillett, and says, "If I die, at least you still have them to contend with." And Zyme,
Okay, so you said when the raptors attack, this Archmage's skin was stone.
His skin looks like stone.
Looks like stone. Okay.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so
Stone.
he will walk out over here. Same thing as that one raptor. This close, could he tell if it's stone?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Percepciones, por favor.
7.
Yeah, you can tell.
It's stone.
It's stone.
Okay. He will reach out, put a hand on the arc, like he's almost like caressing the Archmage's face a little bit. He's like, "I warned you, my friend, and then you decided to cross me."
Where are you at?
He's there. And I'm going to use stone shape, and I'm going to crush his body into a ball in my hand.
He is not a stone object.
His skin
But
is?
his skin is stone.
He is using a spell called Stone Skin,
So it takes the appearance of being stone, but it's not actually stone.
but he is not actually
Oh.
stone.
See, this is
Would've
why I
been really
asked,
cool.
'cause- and then you said that he was stone, which is why I was doing that.
You can
Uh,
see his appearance as that of stone, but he is
slowly
not stone.
peel it away.
Okay.
Getting dark here. That's anyway.
Right. So skin appears to be stone, but is not stone.
Correct. As you grab him, he just looks
Okay.
at you and goes, "No touchy, touchy."
All right. Okay then. In that case then the raptors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. Jesus. Tearing the metal apart.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do
The 20, of course, hits. What's their bonus to hit?
+4.
Okay,
And these are
so
this is the first round. This is their bite attacks. Because they're all made at advantage because of pack tactics.
okay, so the 20, of course, hits. The 17 hits. You said what's their bonus to hit?
+4.
Those
So
are the
it's
only two that hits.
Yeah, so there's the 20 and the 17.
Those are the
Those
only
are
two that hit.
20. See, that's 16. That's 18 and 21. Okay, so yeah, only 2 hits.
Mhm.
All right, so
These things are armored up, man.
yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair. So that's 3d6 plus 4. That's 16 damage from that.
Okay.
And then that's the second round of attacks.
Okay. Right. So that's that. Okay. The 18, the 20, the 19.
18, 20, and 19. All right,
Mhm.
so 4d6 plus 6. Another 13 damage. That's a lot of ones.
Ooh.
So a total of 29 damage. Without
Between both, okay.
for all of the attacks.
Yeah, I
Total of
gotcha.
29 damage.
All right, accounted for. Zine, is that your turn?
And because his hand is on this Archmage, he'll just smile and say, "Well, I'm sorry."
Care to waltz?
Bonus action, shift into a dragon.
Gross.
And he's hoping to crush the Archmage under his foot as he does so.
Okay.
So
Do I have you in here somewhere? Please.
you do. I can myself
I
out.
do.
I've got that token on it because that's part of the sheet, but yeah.
You are huge, if I'm not mistaken.
Gargantuan.
So that's 4x4 squares.
Mm-hmm.
You better move.
That's 4x4 squares.
Yay!
People are underneath him, but he is intentionally trying to crush this Archmage under his foot.
Okay. Dexterity save on his part, I guess, to try not to get crushed under your foot. Oh, yay, dexterity's not. What? All right. Give me damage equal to like your claw attack.
Claw attack.
Mm-hmm.
10 slashing damage, which is low.
Yeah, well, you didn't roll it. I can't click on him. I got to move you. You're able to get him underfoot. Now, the roof of the building is now toppled.
Uh-huh.
On top of that, there's now a gargantuan dragon in the upper floor of this building.
Yep.
There is a heavy groan from the wood that you're standing on.
Yep.
This is not the face of a tired DM. This is the face of a DM who's like, thank you for making it a challenge. I appreciate it. And I'm not being facetious. I like coming up with new ideas.
This is why he throws archmages at us, by the way.
Yeah.
We know exactly
this right here.
who we're blaming for this.
Technically Heath, because he's the one that said, okay, you can be a dragon.
25, 30, 5, 10, 15. 5, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 15, 20. They're all on the stairs there. They completely ignored you. They just ran.
They don't give a fuck.
Well, they know what their job is. So, Grimly.
Thunder is crashing from the far room.
Well.
Oh no! Like the walls here are bulged inward and outward. I mean, you crashed half of the load-bearing wall over there, so the roof just like blown outward. There's just a big fuck dragon standing in the middle of the room.
And part of him is hoping this attracts attention so we can get reinforcements on these archmages. Because with all the interactions of him coming in and out now, he is somewhat known as fairly peaceful. Because no one has... Because he flat out told the guards he will only shift and go into battle as a dragon if he's attacked.
What level are you casting that at, V?
That's a 6th level.
Counterspell. I have to roll to see if I have to roll to see if I can stop it, though. Give me just a second here.
Why do we hate the baby?
Boom, 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 boom. Counterspell. Plus DC equal 10 plus the spell's level. So it's my spell casting mod, which for me is intelligence out the wazoo. So we're just going to roll in. Your spell fizzles.
Kick the baby.
Nope. He has other plans for this little blood. All right. Bonus action, anything? Okay.
Nope.
It's this one's turn, and he is currently underneath you. Can he touch you? You know what? You've ruined my house, you big fucking lizard. Charisma saving throw. Are you going to use it?
You're muted, Eric.
Yes.
Okay. You would have failed, except you're a big fuck dragon, so you don't fail because you decide not to fail.
Yeah.
And for a second, you feel yourself being banished, and you just kind of like throw your wings out, and he goes, "Ugh!"
And he just crushes his foot down. He's like, not again.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. That's Arky's turn. Letty.
This guy's looking real beat up, right?
Oh god, yeah, and he's still standing in the fire. like breathing
Okay.
on him super hard, and he's
It's really working out.
Do any of you play Dragon Ball Fighters or know of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know of it, don't play it.
All right. Well, I'm going to cast Fireball one more time.
But this time, over here.
I could, but
You start going like this and go, huh! Hurl it behind you.
suplex a fireball behind me. No, I'm gonna cast Fireball at level 4 at him.
Mm-hmm. Can I
Going
tell
to-
you something? Normally I don't. That's overkill. Like real bad.
Yeah. Yes.
No, like real bad. Like this is more of a cantrip range.
Fun, but okay. I was gonna go Broly on his ass and like
Mm-hmm.
pushing ball right over his body. All right.
Jump in the air and fire it down at him.
Can I just walk up and stab him?
You certainly can. He does have some HP, but not much. Like
Well,
in the
I
single digits.
have dual wielding daggers, so
okay, go for it. Roll to attack. That both of those hit. Oh god, both of those hit.
all right.
Jack stats. You got that dancer's body going on. You plunge the first one into his chest. He grabs the blade, trying to wrench it, and as you do, you just kind of flip the other one over, jam it up underneath his other arm. And as you smile, you just kind of push him back into the fire, kicking off and dragging your daggers out of him. He hits the fire.
With the heels
stumbles.
and everything?
Yeah,
bye,
with the
bitch.
heels. And he just falls backwards, and he's no longer alive. There are 4 assassins running up the staircase.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna go up the stairs now.
Okay. You'd have to move past him. You can't move.
Boop.
So you can stop right there, yeah. Okay. Anything else you're gonna do? It's action and bonus action, so
No, I'm just really worried that I heard the floor creaking above me, like really bad.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Gillet.
You'll find out why
Okay.
real quick.
Gillet.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna break concentration on that firewall and let it
Okay, cool. So it's gone. Thank you everyone for sticking around. I just really want to get the part of it finished up, throw an implant. Thank you all for sticking around.
throw an implant at
They
him.
only have a few things to fight, but this should be interesting.
You.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
A few.
Yeah.
Less than 10.
Uh-huh.
Some of the other 21 raptors. I need winged monkeys just so I can
Oh,
hear
yeah.
him go, fly, my pretties! All right, what are you
I
doing?
mean,
I'm gonna play this one safe, and I turn to Grimly. You should leave, and I disengage.
And move your full movement?
Yeah.
You're just leaving the baby
how is
behind.
Grimly gonna get by all of that, though?
Because he knows what his wife's about to do.
Your is 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, I guess you are right there. Sorry. Yeah, you're good. All right. You're good.
I love that little ruler
Okay.
so much.
Very helpful.
That's your movement and your action. You abandoned the baby, you heartless bastard. Callista.
Okay, I'm gonna peek over the railing. I'm gonna see there's shit coming up behind me. I'm gonna slap my hand on my chest. I'm gonna cast invisibility, and I'm fucking moving over here. And I'm gonna cast darkness over here.
Hold on 1 second.
Now, I'm gonna ask, because darkness is technically, while it's a spell, it's a racial ability. Would that trigger invisibility to drop?
No, because it does not cause damage.
Perfect.
It is not casting another spell, it's causing damage or casting an action, like something that would cause damage. Some sort of attack.
That's what she's
I'm going
doing.
to roll.
She is
Okay.
invisible, and because it's a racial ability, it's not technically consuming a spell slot. So,
All right.
invisibility, she is invisible over here. She is
But
slapped.
what is the casting time
It's
of
one
darkness?
action. But
What is the casting?
she's invisibility she's changed that to a bonus action because she wants to
Oh,
get out of there.
sorcery point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's made invisibility a bonus action, and she's casting darkness as a full action on top of Grimly.
I need to look at something real quick. Okay.
Okay.
I need to find out. So, or before I. Oh yeah.
Because otherwise we're really fucked, and
Okay, never mind. All right, we're good. So you move over there and you cast darkness right here?
Yep.
Okay, darkness is there. Is that your turn?
yeah, because it's all my movement. I'm invisible. Grimly is covered in darkness, so he can't be seen.
He can't be seen for a moment.
You know what? A moment sometimes is all you need, so...
The mage casts Dispel Magic. And the globe of darkness is no longer. You're still invisible, though. The Archmage puts one hand on a hip and leans kind of like down at you. Goes, not so fast. However, Dispel Magic is his action. So there's that. Arneth, who is underneath the dragon as well, but not pinned. What are you doing, Arneth?
Or did we lose?
Sorry, my internet said
Oh.
no, Grimly, and then it died.
All right.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Could I stand there in this little corner if I came into the room?
I'm going to say no.
No.
No. I'm going to say no.
Okay. I was asking because I want to do this. So I just need a second place that I can pop in.
Okay. You know what? Sure. I'll let it happen.
Okay.
Are you moving past that helmed horror to get there, though?
Yeah, but
And
it
the
is
Archmage.
it is teleporting.
Okay, but you can only
Could I
teleport
through them?
teleport up to 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. So it would be 5 and then 10
Uh-huh.
and then 5 and then 10.
Oh, I see. You can make one additional attack with it against a third. So when you take the attack action, so that's the action, not each attack, just the attack action.
Mm-hmm.
You can then teleport. You can teleport up to 10 feet before each attack. I got you. Yep. So 10 and then 10. All right. Go for it.
So I'm gonna do 10 here, and
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll pop this guy in the face.
Pop this bish in the face. Roll to attack.
Oh.
Oh, no. So troubling.
Okay, so
Hit the dragon in the foot.
question.
Uh-huh.
Because this Archmage is kind of technically pinned under Zion's foot.
Yeah, advantage, sure. Well, no.
This is why I'm
It's
asking to clarify.
still a ranged attack.
That's true. It is.
So
It would be
That would
disadvantage
negate.
because he's prone.
no, it would be advantage because he's. It would be disadvantage because he's prone, but anyways. So the attack misses.
Can I still technically move again?
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't say you have to hit. You just before you attack each time.
Okay.
So
And then I guess I'll insert myself right there. Like, hey, Grimly.
insert yourself. All right. And then fire again. Which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna shoot that Archmage. Or at least attempt.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
Nice. Let's see. So I can still make the third one, yes?
Yeah.
My next question. Can
Mhm.
I technically teleport one more time?
So if you attack at least two different creatures with this action, you can make one additional attack with it against a third creature. I'm going to say no,
Okay.
but you can make an additional attack.
Alright,
Yeah, it was the only phrasing of the night. You're right. It's interesting.
I'm going for
Hit.
that guy.
That'll hit him. Nice.
Just like, how dare you bully this small goblin?
All right. Their turn. He's got a big target right in front of him, so he's just going to try to hit Zine. Woo! Clank, clank. All right. I know the 26 hits, but the 9 does not.
No, it
You
doesn't.
take 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
The other one is also going to try to attack you because you're huge. 19?
No.
Shing, clang. Nope. Both of them miss. All right. And it's his turn.
Just gonna pull up the calculator app. Computer. So I took 15 damage.
Bonus action, you watch as the war priest touches the end of the maul and it glows with this baleful light. He then looks at Grimly and swings twice.
Baby.
That first
Miss.
one's going to be a 24.
Piss. Hit.
All right.
Second one is 16? Or no?
Yep. Second one's a 16.
Okay, 16 misses.
Because you can only do it to an attack. So.
War clerics, that plus 10. Channel divinity, yeah.
Yep, and he does that, but you're also going to take an additional 4 points. So a total of 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Well, 6 bludgeoning, 4 radiant damage.
Somebody help the baby.
Hmm.
Okay. That's the War Priest turn. Big Blue, what are you doing? Actually, Big Blue, I need you to give me. I need you to roll a percentage, but before you roll a percentage, choose high or low. I didn't hear what you picked, but okay.
I said
Said
hi.
hi.
Sorry, I
That's
forgot I
okay.
muted myself. Or did I?
The wood creaks under your massive bulk, but does not fall, and it still holds.
Okay.
All right.
I am
Lightning
multi-attacking this Archmage.
Okay.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this would be an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So 28.
That's a hit.
And
Oh, that's gonna be gross. Everything hits.
1,
Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
28, 31,
I gotta move you so I can
46, 48, 58, 60 damage. All told.
Okay. Archmage. Okay. Sorry, V, I forgot. We'll make sure we get this. You pull back from the bite, and his body is ripped apart, and his head and the top part of him is just in your mouth. As that Archmage.
Is the rest of the robe just hanging on to that upper half?
It's just the robe is hanging there because it can't be torn.
Right.
It's just there. And you're holding him in your mouth.
Eat him. Eat him.
My
eat
next
him.
question: Are these helmed horrors considered conjured creatures, otherwise under this Archmage's command?
They are not normally. Normally, they are a construct, so they exist outside of that control.
Mm-hmm.
However, they are activated by a command. And now that the concentration, that command is gone, so are they.
Okay. Which is why I just full round attack this Archmage.
All right. Is that your turn?
Can I just for flavor okay, I'm gonna sort of like toss the body back in through that open door there.
Okay.
Into this room, because I don't think anybody closed the doors.
Okay.
Just so that Archmage robe is sitting there later for Callista.
That's
fine. You said this wall is mostly gone?
It's like bulging inward, but
okay. Yeah, he's gonna just that's tiny lizard. Go away. I can't control that totem, but he's gonna up to like here.
Where to? Okay, great.
He's basically gonna move. He's gonna move this way like 5 feet.
Okay, that's fine. Go for it.
All
right.
Oh, I have
these guys are gonna come up the. What's up? There you go.
Oh, yeah. The raptors
are down the staircase.
They're going down the stairs. They're gonna start mauling.
All right, just go ahead and start rolling your attacks on those guys. I'm gonna move to their turn. AC is 15, so
that's D6. Why'd I do that?
I don't know.
There. That's all 24 attacks from these things.
What there? You said there was a +4?
+2. Yeah, +4. Sorry, not +2.
Okay. 13 hits, 12 hits. The 11s hit. The 17, the 20, the 19. So any 13, so basically 12 or higher. Actually, 11 or higher. Excuse me, 11 or higher hits.
11 or higher. So
Go ahead and
that's
resolve
1 hit,
damage.
2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, 6 hits, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes.
10. Okay, so I am rolling. This will be at the first assassin that's coming up the stairs.
Go ahead and give me the damage.
So I'll be 11d6 plus 20. For rolling instead of roll. There. 64 damage.
Okay, and believe it or not, he you know what? Just for shits and giggles, he did. All right, that one is just mauled to pieces by the raptors. Okay, their turn. They are not going to be able to come upstairs. They're just going to try to attacks in. Then we're going to have V. V, what are you doing? I know you have to go soon, so.
Grimly's gonna turn around to Arneth, reach out his hand and touch him, and then warding bond.
Okay.
So Arneth's AC goes up by 1 resistance to all damage. Each time he takes damage, we take the equal amount. So, but
Fail, hit.
16 and 15.
2 raptors are dead.
Yeah, the piercing damage alone, 11. The piercing damage
Yeah.
alone doesn't. All right,
Yeah,
so
so
you cast Warding Bond, and then Lethe, you can see that the assassins are in the stairwell.
Okay. Let's
Now's a
do.
good time to fireball.
I think a fireball is due here. Right.
And that would take
What's
care of all the
the
raptors too, so we wouldn't have to worry about them.
A little sadistic, but let's do that.
They go back to the Feywild.
Well,
Or wherever.
but we wouldn't have to worry about calculating all the rolls for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, let's do a level 5 fireball.
Okay, roll. I got to give you some
Yeah.
saves.
The raptors are gone.
Right. D&D roll 20s lagging. With the advantage?
No. So 24, 15, 10.
24, 15, 10. Okay,
So
the first
2
one
failed.
makes it. Yeah, the other
He
two
will
fail.
take
So.
no damage as he has evasion. The other 2.
Ooh. Oh, that is 10d6 damage. Okay.
Cap,
Mm-hmm.
how high are the roofs? Like, how high are the ceilings in this place?
15 feet.
I don't think there is one.
The upper floor, there's not one.
Not worried about the upper floor. I'm more curious about the difference between this floor and the floor downstairs.
I got
But
you.
if it's 15 feet, then we're good.
All right. They are still there, and now they are aware that you.
Oops.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Gillet, and then Callista. If you want to move or do anything else, let me know.
All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and go and take a nice deep breath and heal 3 times my monk level.
Nice.
Let's see. And then I'm just going to move over here to figure out, holy shit, he went full dragon, because I've been hearing it. I haven't been seeing it.
You never go full dragon. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Callista.
Okay, so what I messaged you about.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I have to go with them for Dimension Door. I don't want to go with Grimly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to cast Dimension Door. I'm going to basically grab a hold of Grimly, push him through the dimension door, which will take him 15 feet down to the first floor, directly underneath, which still keeps him in range for warding bond, but gets him out of the fight and away from the Archmage. And then dimension door closes. I'm still invisible because I haven't hurt anybody.
No, but I do need you to go ahead and roll on that table.
Yeah, you got it.
Now she's doing that. I have to go.
Yes.
All right, I know.
Bye,
Take
have a good
care.
night at work.
Bye, guys.
Do
Good
we
luck.
have it? Oh, that's right. Maddie's got it.
Bye.
Sorry.
Bye.
I got it.
Have fun.
Ugh.
I don't know why I just said have fun, but you know what I mean.
Ugh.
Yeah, Maddie, provided nothing happens to that body, you're getting an Archmage robe at the end of this.
Oh, that was a nice
All right.
transition. Fuck yeah.
It was.
I just gotta rearrange everybody's names. Give me a second.
I'm the DM now.
No, you're not.
I just like to.
There we go.
All right. The dimension door appears, woof, and you just kind of like grab his arms and throw him through. It closes quickly. As you do, you turn around and look, and all of a sudden, you feel a familiar binding of your legs and arms. And where you once stood is now an invisible ficus.
Oh no! No!
Hey!
At least I'm invisible and they can't see me.
I love Plant Callista.
All right.
At least I'm invisible and they can't see me.
Grimly is off.
That's like
Well,
my
Grimly
second
is-
favorite version of her.
Shrubbery wife.
Favorite version. The
The
alive
normal
version.
version. Yeah.
The alive version is able to help out in fights, but now can't do anything because she's a fucking potted plant.
But I bet she's looking real cute. Even though she's invisible.
Yeah, damn right
The
she is.
Archmage looks to the War Priest and grabs his shoulder. And as he does, he smiles and says, "Thank you for your sacrifice." The War Priest looks shocked and then terrified. There is an ebbing flow between the fingers of the Archmage and the War Priest. As he pulls his hand away, the War Priest falls to the ground, the maul that he has tumbling from his desiccated corpse, the armor now covering a shriveled corpse. And he gains some HP.
That was very nice.
I'm not here to be nice. But it's your turn.
I'm gonna properly move.
Properly move, is that what you just said?
Yes. So I'm not up in the corner anymore.
Step to your dance partner.
Shall we dance? You're looking quite lonely. I had so many plans, and now they're just all gone.
But Grimly is no longer in danger, so do the thing.
I'm gonna whip out my hollow fire blade. It's like I rarely use it.
Quick, transfer your hunter's mark to the Archmage, because still concentration.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you.
Okay. Hunter's mark.
Just gonna whisper, no peace. And then I'm gonna get to stabbing.
Oh, yeah. As you pull the blade out and summon those words, you watch as the Archmage's eyes go a bit. Where did you get that? Go ahead and roll
A
it
little
back.
birdie gave it to me.
Little birdie. Oh. Both of those. Oh, that's gross. Both of those hit.
And then just mark on both.
So 18 and 6, 24. Normally, you've been watching as every spell, every wound that he's taken, he's resisted the damage. The stone skin spell, along with the mage armor, just giving him this this resiliency along with the armor that he's wearing or the robe that he's wearing. But as you pull that blade out, and you slice through, it seems to cut through every resistance he has, and his eyes are wide and he's panicked.
Wonderful.
Give me that percentile roll, please.
Okay. 1d100, right?
Yes. You're fine, kid.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I've seen a full 100 on a 1d100 roll before.
All right.
I have once. It gave my mom a sentient weapon.
Zine.
Oh shit! I forgot to call it. I'll say low and roll again.
Okay.
No.
Zion is no longer on the upper floor.
Just that portion, like the whole damn floor's coming down.
The whole, like that part of the floor where you were at
Mhm.
is now in the bottom.
I'm going to jump way back because there's a fucking dragon next
Yeah,
to
all of
me
a
now.
sudden, what's really great though is that all of a sudden you see like the dragon's wings and shoulder and head are still like above in the floor looking around, but like the bottom half of this building is but it's like he's just like in chomping range of everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gillet, I need a dexterity saving throw from you,
I
please.
bet you do.
Okay. You're fine. As it starts to crumble with you, you kind of like springboard off and backflip and land in the same spot. Sign, you're on the bottom floor. What are you doing?
Well,
Nothing's gonna
looking
hit
in
me,
here,
right?
He sees these three dudes chilling.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna unleash his frightful presence and just tell them, "Run, mortals!"
I'm gonna say that that wall came down too. So yeah, you can see them. So they need to give you saving.
Yeah, a wisdom saving throw against a DC 20. No.
They all piss themselves and dive through windows, running away.
Zine, I still can't control that token.
Sorry. Here.
I'm sitting here like clicking and dragging, like.
There you go. Now you should be able to. Let me save it. Now you should be able to move him.
Yeah, there we go. And this portion of the wall come down too?
No, that portion's actually still there.
Okay, well, he's gonna try to shoulder check his way through this portion here.
Suck it in.
You're just bringing down the fucking building. Let's not do that again, shall we?
And he's going to try to come up through the floor.
Give me a strength check.
Is this room still on fire?
I'm gonna say that it is, but it's slow burning. So
I rolled a
You-
5.
you boom hit your head against it. Ah, that must be a load-bearing wall you just hit.
Okay.
You're not able to like sandworm up out of the bottom of the floor. We're gonna just call these guys gone because reasons.
He just saw that whole thing and was like,
They just ran the hell away because they
Am I
are.
allowed to try again, or is that it for my turn?
That was it for your turn.
Okay, I'll take that.
Boom. All right. Grimly is technically underneath you.
splat.
But with the power of plot armor and the fact that V isn't here, Grimly is fine.
Grimly's fine. Grimly's in the foyer right here, looking at you, going,
Ha!
"Huh?"
He not
Livy?
a happy dragon.
Lippy,
Lithy,
your turn.
Lithy, how far can I travel up these stairs?
30 feet. You can get up the staircase.
Hey, congratulations!
Whatever that's
You've seen the dragon of the party now.
Yeah, you don't know where
Goodbye,
the blue
dragon.
dragon. You don't know where the blue dragon came from, but there's a blue dragon in the foyer.
All right,
And you're up
I
the
cannot.
staircase.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Can't do much, can I?
5, 10, 15, 20. I mean, you can double move. If you have Misty Step, you can move 30 feet as a bonus.
Say
Blue Dragon in the foyer. As you do. As you do.
that whole section there is
Yeah.
a hole in the floor now.
Indeed, it is.
She's going to just send to because I think she can she see Callista or no?
Nobody
No.
knows
Never mind.
where Callista is.
Except for Callista,
Except
who
for
is a
Callista.
potted plant.
Because I'm invisible and I'm a potted plant.
You can see
And you've
Gillet, though,
probably
right?
been knocked over now too.
Do you see Gillet
I
over here?
died.
You can see Gillet. No, you can't see Gillet because of where you're at. You literally
All
can't
right.
see anybody up here.
Kind of buck myself. That's fine.
You could double move and get further into it.
You could probably also see the top of Zion's head.
You do see the
Yeah,
top of Zion,
probably.
like part of Zion's head.
Use him as a stepping stone.
Springboard off the top of the dragon.
Yeah.
I think I can get to about 20, 25. Can I stand here or no?
Yeah, you're fine to stand there.
I will stand here.
You're like with your toes like off of the edge.
Like
You're
held
back
against
up
the
against
wall.
the wall, like
Those heels don't make it easy.
you know. You're definitely leaning back in the heels. All right, Gillet. There is an entryway that you can get back in here.
Yep. The winds of change are changing.
The tides of change are here.
How's it turned?
You have
All
advantage. You're
both of
flanking.
those.
That's right.
That hits. So your next attack.
Oh!
Nice. Okay.
Wow. All right. And just to be an asshole.
Stunning strike. I was waiting for you to do that.
Don't forget you have savage attacks. Gillet.
Yeah, I am
That's
aware
true.
of that.
Helm Taurus.
Doesn't that get
lessons
automatically
of-
calculated though if it on the sheet
If
of
you
its
inputted it in.
I don't know.
You have to adjust it yourself.
Okay, so I need to make a Constitution saving. That's gross.
All right, and apparently I didn't, so I'm just gonna
One more.
Well, no, hang on. No, you're set up properly for savage attack, Smitter.
Everything hit.
Oh,
Just so you
nice.
know, everything hit.
Yeah, and Steve, you're
Oh
already
yeah,
set
no,
up
I'm
properly.
seeing it. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
good.
da da da.
You're good.
That
Okay.
was 26, 36. That's 38 damage.
And he's stunned. Until
Yeah.
the end of Gillet's next turn.
How much damage? 38?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And it's Callista's turn.
Hi,
You
am I
are no
still a
longer.
potted plant?
You are not.
Okay.
It wears off at the start of next turn. So
Excellent.
you are no longer.
So
As-
you no
as
longer
at this
hear
point-
this tiny vibrating fucking pot who is just vibrating with anxiety about the fact that a dragon just fell through the fucking floor.
Like right next to you.
Literally, like, I
Zion's
could have
causing
rolled
property
off.
damage.
I could have like
You could've-
fell over and rolled into the fucking hole. That no,
Ooh, what happens if the pot break?
no.
If you'd have fallen in that?
She's reverted back to her.
It just means her clothes fall off. It's in the rules.
Let's say if I read it right, I think if the pot breaks, she's reverted back to her normal form.
Sure.
Even if the plant isn't damaged?
Sure.
No, I think
right.
she's KO'd,
Anyway,
What are you doing?
doesn't
but she
matter.
goes back to her
Doesn't
normal
matter.
form.
Nah.
What are you doing?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
So, if I were to use sorcery points to turn Eldritch Blast into a bonus action, would I be able to cast it twice?
Yes. My
Excellent.
rules.
Cool.
My ruling is yes.
Cool. That's what she's doing. As soon as
So
I check to make
6
sure I've got...
rays.
Yes, I do.
Sarah, kick his ass.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This seems appropriate.
They all hit.
Really? Even the 15s? Dope!
His AC is a 15.
Excellent.
All right, 8, 14, 22, 32, 36 points of damage. Any extra oomph you want to put on there?
I don't know. How's he looking?
Let's see. He's still got some fight left in him, but not a whole lot. And if Arneth swings on him again, pretty good.
Cool.
He could go down.
So she's just gonna hold her hands out with that blackish energy kind of forming at her fingertips. Surrender or die. I will not ask you again.
To what
I won't
end?
hesitate, bitch.
To what end? If I surrender, what? You're going to let me live.
Well, you'll live. It just may not be a very good life.
As it is right now, the last of my brethren is finishing the ritual to bring Ulmatek around.
Then I guess we have your answer. Arneth, if you would be so bold.
I would.
He technically can't answer because he's stunned, but I'm going to allow
Flavor
it.
text, I like it.
Okay.
Hey, question.
Uh-huh.
Using one of his legendary actions, can Zion try to come through the floor underneath the Archmage?
No.
Okay.
All right, Arneth.
Fair enough. That's what I was hoping would happen. Just like
Both of those.
like just piranha plant up through the floor.
And then Hunter's Mark.
Ouchies.
Gorgeous.
The blade swings down once, cutting a deep groove into him. And as you bring the blade down to your side, instead of coming up with a upward strike, you instead bring the blade around and stab into him, pulling his shoulder forward. As you do, he looks at you and just goes, "You have not stopped the inevitable." And his eyes glass over. He just kind of stares.
God, his breath reeks.
Yeah, it's kind of ripe. You could use a mint. Now it's dead. So some interment. Hey! Anyways. All right. The last of the Archmages fallen. The mansion is free to explore. But we'll pick that up next week.
Okay.
Because it's already like almost an hour almost home.
On the plus
But
side, there's 2 spare Archmage robes now.
you don't know. We'll see.
Potentially.
What remains of the mansion? You have a dragon who's like filling up part of it. I do want to thank everybody for hanging out with. Ran over, but I'm really glad that we got through this one because we really only have 3 episodes left. That's it. Win, lose, or draw. At the end of the episode on the 24th, we'll learn the fate if they were able to stop Ulmatek or if he is going to rise to power. So don't miss any of us. Make sure you are following us here on Twitch. Follow us on Twitter. Make sure you've liked our Facebook page. Join our Discord on join our Discord. I can't think today.
Join our Discord, which everybody, if you haven't already done so, you can find us over here.
Everybody in here? Yeah, thank you so much. Make sure that if you like the artwork here again tonight, this was done by 2 Minute Tabletop. The artwork that you saw in the break was done by our very own combination of people, Chief, Ritual Blush, as well as Atlas, and all of their links are over on the panel. We'll be back again tomorrow night with Esper Genesis science fiction, which is amazing. You guys should tune in. Our very own DM Jason, or the DM who some call Jason, will be running science fiction for Eric, as well as Grumpy Cleric, who will be on there as well. And then on Wednesday, we have our showcase with Atlas, which has DM Jason, our DM Maddie, as well as who else is there? Atlas and Matt and V and some other people. So tune into that.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're starting tomorrow in the middle of a space battle.
Oh, you can't miss a space battle. Make sure that somebody reminds me so I can tweet that extra special
This
out.
is our very first fully realized space battle we're going to get into. The first time we've done any rolls with our gunship and everything. This will be the very first space battle we've ever done.
That's awesome. And then tune in Thursday for more Curse of Strahd. It's amazing. You guys should tune in, watch Maddie do an awesome job. And in the meantime, we'll be back again with the third from the final episode. Words are failing me right now. So, third from the final episode of Foundations of Adalar, and talk more about the upcoming game and what we have planned. So stay tuned. And if everybody will hang tight with me for just a moment, we are going to go raid my buddy Carl, who is over here playing. And so I want to give him our love, and we're going to go raid his channel.
Hey.
Stick tight. He is playing Subnautica.
Hey.
Justin Carl and Sarah, his wife, are great people, and they are fun. We're going to go raid them, so hold on to it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to look us up on Discord. We're always there, or hit me up on Facebook or wherever else you'd like to. Awesome. And here we go in just about 5 seconds. Thank you all so much for tuning in with this episode. We love you guys. Take care. Until next week, we'll see you then. Good night, everyone.